the stream, for the VOD. And I suppose we'll get started. Who would like to give us the recap? Because I did last week.
When did we start?
We started last week. You guys went to the armory. It's kind of a short one.
Oh yeah, we did do that. I remember that.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not letting
I mean,
Leroy do it. We're definitely not letting Leroy
What do you
do
mean? I was there the whole time, guys.
it. You're like injured.
She went to sleep on the trip for like a whole
Alright.
3 days.
Shall I pick names?
I'm into cardiac arrest.
And draw it out of a hat.
Any mini money mode. Try bites to if you let them go. I one and I choose you 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
my Alright.
5.
so we're gonna be looking through the eyes of Kira. So last week, as we delved through the armory and obtained various items, with some of us plotting to return to descend the levels to take further more items, we eventually made our way to the, or excuse me, we traversed through the roads until we encountered a bunch of giants playing bowling without realizing that they were causing death to the small folk. They were convinced to stop throwing rocks for some reason. I unfortunately do not remember because I wasn't involved. If anything, me and Leah were keeping the cart safe using our various magics. So I think we had a very important job. Eventually, we got to the hub, and now we are going to do a various amounts of activities that will lead to us, hopefully, achieving greatness.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Yes, outside of the items you guys done, I think the only other thing to mention is during your travels, Hawkins tried to identify the crest mortality that Weston carries, and you guys learned was gifted directly by Virtuous Emperor Rihdar to him. And doing that, his eyes, ears, mouth, all his orifices started bleeding. He went unconscious, and a lot of the scales around his face turned red as they started peeling off. And he awoke and just saying, "I'm wrong, wrong, so wrong," as he realized that item Weston carries is extremely powerful. It has extremely powerful divination, anti-divination on it. Perhaps one of the most valuable items the group has. Outside of that, though, I think you got about just about everything. Also, Idramore, whenever you give out those items, it's not obvious, right?
Yeah, it was super secret.
Okay. All right. You guys are now all in the hub, a first-class town, also known as the Eastern Crossroads, a town where basically all business has to come through the road, has to come through the hub, to get to the center and the west side of Godoy. And here in this town, William, your driver, stopped and said, "We have to rest here for the rest of the day, restock on supplies, and in a couple of days you will be to Jostigate, basically a day early to your rendezvous." He's basically giving you free reign to go do as you wish. You guys are free to do as you wish. I knew some of you were looking to go to the Haunting Halls and Helda's Library of Wonders. But you guys are currently in a small inn room that has been bought for you to rest here for the night. And you're free to talk about whatever, go do whatever. Or it's kind of yours.
Real quick, Mr. Fonderson.
Yes.
The information you sent me, how did I learn that?
Mentally. That was after your
Oh, it
encounter.
just popped into my brain. I was like, oh, okay.
just
You
learned all that.
downloaded it.
Okay. Because otherwise I would have researched that.
No, all that you know. I mean, there's still more to research, but that's like a base level, you know.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to Leah Lamau. Sorry, Leah Lamau. Leah, there's a library in the city. I have research I need to do. Would you like to come?
Yeah.
Oh, sounds so different.
The sleep.
Okay. Will you go?
What was the Haunting Halls again?
The Haunting Halls was a tavern.
Kira, Wes, you want to go to the tavern?
I'd love to.
Hell yeah. That's what
Maybe afterwards we can also stop by the Inasu Runaway. You know, maybe spend a little extra coin to get
What?
more.
But what?
The Inasu Runaway. That's where I imagine to have
Where
the
the fuck
hook.
is that?
It's right over
You know,
there.
famously, that's the name of the racetrack.
I've always wanted to see it in person. You've never heard about it, Hawkins?
Oh, I haven't been in this country for too long.
Gotcha.
All
Well,
right, yeah, we can hop on there after some drinks. You two stay out of trouble, yeah?
You're already gone.
Oh, they're gone.
he's gonna steal
Lord, I hope
something.
they stay out of trouble.
I heard you in my spirit.
He is going to steal something, and he's gonna get. We'll worry about it later.
going to blow up.
I'll leave my homunculus with you guys if you ever need to say anything
Sure.
on Hawkins' shoulder or something.
Oh, it's
you just-
sticky.
You just have a little wooden sprite like doll with you.
All right,
Right.
then. Well,
So 3 of you are off to the haunting halls. 2 of you off to Heldra's Library of Wonders. Does anyone have priority on who would like to go first? And choose if need be.
Me.
Me, I want to go.
Okay.
No, Lyra goes after me. I go first.
I don't know when my expiry date is. Okay, we have to go fast.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's gonna fall asleep the second we walk in.
Dude, I'm scared. I'm just gonna collapse.
Or just
Alright.
stand up.
Uh,
Do you like squats?
exercise.
Keep moving.
All right. While you're walking through the hub, you leave the Jolly Belly Inn, which you're currently in, and you kind of walk past the Humus Square. You walk past this giant sword stuck in stone here, and you kind of make your way past the haunting halls. And you just kind of follow the main road. You walk past some other. All these places are full of shops and businesses, and you see people going in and out all over the place. And this is a smaller town with a lot of people. You see people of all different races. You don't see very many slaves, but you see a lot of people who aren't human mingling with each other and talking. You also see a lot of elves, especially once you start coming through kind of this area. Which you
Like what kind of elves?
just various kinds. You see wood elves, high elves. You don't see any armor elves though. But you see the 3 most common kind. And as you kind of walk past, you see, you really start to notice how many different races are here. And then Leah ends up kind of starting to lead you, Edgemore, because Leah ends up realizing where they're going. What you mean by the library? As Leah starts kind of taking you to this dirt slum area and starts slinking through a couple of back alleys. Leah, for you, I'm not sure how you'd feel about going. Probably won't be too worried as you're not currently yourself, your original self. But for the first time in a long time, your body's kind of just naturally going around people behind houses as you cut your way through these slums, following a path engraved in your memory that you've followed hundreds of times in your youth and in various times throughout that. And as you kind of travel, you end up getting to, you cut through a building, and you cut into but basically looks like a secluded, empty, dirt-filled courtyard where there's no houses. It's kind of behind all these houses. And you see there, it's a withering 2-story tall wooden building. And from its center, you see a large dying oak tree is growing out of the roof. This place in the courtyard looks abandoned almost. Kind of reminds you, Idjamor, of stories you've heard in your travels that parents would tell their children's, basically of haunted houses where ghosts live and things like that. And
Very nice place.
as you kind of get closer, you see that there is still a sign hanging up. And Leah, this is proof to you that this place is still in business. As you see this wooden sign hanging up on loose planks, It says Library of Wonders. And underneath it, you see another sign that says open with an exclamation mark. But you don't see anyone around. You see a faint light inside.
So I'm looking at this. This on the map. Does it actually have the chicken feet?
Oh no, that's branches.
Okay.
No, of course it has chicken.
It really
feet,
looks like a
motherfucker.
Baba Yaga feet. Yeah, Baba
No.
Yaga house. Just saying.
Definitely not. Maybe it
Surely.
is, but definitely not.
Maybe.
Maybe it is, but no.
How dying does this tree look?
It looks.
Like,
It
does it
doesn't look like
look-
dying like you. It looks a little bit more like in wintertime has no leaves.
Okay.
Even though it's not wintertime, so I mean it looks kind of dead, but it does a great.
You
oak.
say it was growing out of the house?
Yeah,
Or did
it's
it
like
look
it's.
like the house was built around it.
It looks like it's. It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's pierced through the roof because it's kind of. It's kind of like the roof's been pushed up there. So it looks like it's growing through the roof. Less like they built it around there.
I want to talk to the tree. You're doing a good job. I like that.
You just hear a
What's
rumbling
that?
noise.
What did it do that was good?
The tree's growing through the house. Cool, right?
Yeah. Great.
So you said there's a light in there?
It's a very faint light.
After you.
Walks in.
Actually, he wouldn't say that. I take it back. I walk in.
Pushes you to the side, cuts off your branches.
I kill you. Okay, Slash S walks in.
Oh, sure. Hold on,
Wait.
Leroy, let me send you a message. This is how you get to the secret area. You wouldn't know this. You don't have. You can probably figure it out
Okay.
anyway, but this is something you definitely know. Also, you know this lady you're about to see as well. All right. As the door creaks open, you hear kind of a bell dings. You see it's connected to the door by a string because it just dings once as you open it. And from the back, you hear
I
some
jump
shuffling.
at the bell.
And as you jump, you hear some like shuffling in the back as well. And as you walk in, the first thing you see is a large taxidermized bear, and it has a human mannequin in its jaws. And this bear kind of looms over you as you've had to shrink down to get inside this building. And in its stuffed death, it doesn't move, and you can tell it's now just a piece of decoration, as underneath it, in a flashing sign, it proclaims, "The real Goretooth Man-Eater." And nearby, you see the large trunk of an oak tree as it winds up into the ceiling. Cobwebs are covering this tree. From the rafters, you see countless charms hang down from random strings. Nearby walls, there are jars full of eyes, full of bones, and you see even jars full of brains. They all pepper the shelves. And behind rows of dusty bookshelves, you hear the shuffling gets a little bit louder as you hear a, "Ha! Hi! Who's here?"
Customers.
"Oh, come around."
Oh, yeah, I guess we do.
It's you.
As you kind of make your way around this place that really can't be called much more than like what you'd call a place like this, kind of like a fraud store that has all these things that you think a common person would find scary. You turn the corner to see behind the counter. You turn the counter, and behind the counter you see falling off of this rolling ladder is a very short woman. She's probably somewhere around 5 feet tall. She wears this long black dress, and it ends with a bunch of sharp frayed ends. And on her head is an oversized witch hat. You see all of her dress is covered in this white dust. And there's this flowing silver hair that goes nearly to the end of her dress, as it complements her pale yellow eyes. Her eyelids kind of look at you as if they'd rather be closed. She's always tired or always judging you. But what really takes your attention is her ears. They're pointed and pale, matched with the ink-stained fingers. It becomes obvious that this is a very young high elf. As she kind of turns to look towards you. Oh, ah! She brushes off her dress as she stands up from falling off this ladder. Oh, hi! You looking to buy a charm?
willing to look, or looking to look.
Oh, please help yourself. This is the Library of Wonders. You'll find all sorts of interesting things. I'm sure you saw it when you walked in. It was the man-eater himself. You remember? I'm sure you heard it before. All the stories of the man-eater. Goretooth.
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Big deal not too long ago. Goretooth the man-eater, a bear that would kill any man who came for him. He just kind of disappeared.
I respect him for
Because
that.
he's here. Oh, she like taps her fingers on the table. Well, if you need something, let me know. Feel free to look at the bookshelves, the shelves. Hope you find something interesting.
I'm looking for information.
Oh. I
I
liked information. What kind of information you want? You got some to give?
Oh yeah.
As you see her fingers, like, she starts reaching for a book to write stuff down. Getting excited at hearing any sort of information.
I'm looking for information on a magical item.
Okay. There's a lot of magical items here. You saw that brain in a jar? It was from a genius.
He didn't. He'll like look over. Oh.
Mhm.
Is this person like obviously a witch?
She dresses weird, but she's obviously a high elf, who's a little off-teeter. Not obviously a witch, though. If anything, and if you know this is a witch place, like, obviously Leah knows she is, but if
I
you're
think-
just walking in here, you might, I don't know, you might, since you're not a normal person, but a normal person would assume that she's just playing the part of, this is a creepy, bizarre place where you can come and get fright and see weird things that aren't normal.
I'm gonna see that like it's witch themed. I'm just gonna like assume that she is a witch. Are you a witch?
Huh? Sorry,
I
what?
fucking elbow him in the tree.
I look over. What?
Um,
Not like she's trying to hide it.
No, it's just
no,
a costume.
it's, yeah.
I mean, no. She puts her finger up like rethinking. No, I am a witch. This is a witchy place.
this is a
Can I, like,
witchy
insight?
place, motherfucker.
I wanna like inside her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
Yeah, you're an insider.
Uh,
You're free to think whatever you want to. You don't know what's going on. Anyway,
yeah, it's like
yeah, you can look for stuff on the bookshelves, or if you want a charm, we have some hanging up. Usually, what we do is we take like orders for charms, or you could buy a random charm.
oh, I know what a
I
charm
gotcha.
is.
Yeah, you know a charm
It's a
are.
gut charm.
Charms are things. And some of them are fake, but real charm is like a little magical thing. Imagine a potion is like consumable. It's like what you would think a charm is. It has like minor blessings and things like that.
I don't know what blessing.
Well, it's not like an actual blessing, but it gives you like minor boons. It's like a drinking some kind of potion.
Oceans.
It gives you
Did she
basically.
say how much they were already?
She
How
doesn't
much
say
are
anything.
charms?
Oh well, it depends on which one you want. If you know what you want, if you want to do a random charm, thinking 20 silver dockins. You just pull from a big old thing. They're all good, I promise you. Maybe not good all the time, but I mean they're good sometimes. By that I mean situational sometimes.
Can I see the big old thing?
No, you don't. You don't know what she's talking about.
Oh. Leah, buy us some charms. I gotta look for this book.
I don't have any money.
I'll look over and be like, so?
Oh. Yeah, I
I'm
suppose
gonna
that
go
makes
look for
sense.
information on that magical item.
Sure. You see Helga looks towards Julia, and for a moment, you've spoken to Helga plenty of times. You know quite a bit about her. And she looks at you, and just since you're by yourself for a moment, you just think maybe she, just a thought crosses your mind. What if she knows it's me? So do you want to buy one?
I don't know what to do. What do I do? Do I make myself known?
I could just say your witch, maybe, if you wanted. I don't know if you necessarily need to say who you are. You could, though.
Is
Be,
okay.
like,
Is
really
this
manipulative.
organization big enough that it's likely that there is a witch that knows about the place that they might not have met?
What? Sorry, what did you just ask
Like,
me?
would witches outside of this community know about this place?
No, that's not what I was saying. Oh yeah, that too. Actually, yeah.
Well,
That's
Leah,
based-
since you've been here before, you know people do. Usually what happens, though, there's times when random witches will come here, because downstairs it's kind of like a market, so it's not super weird. But a lot of people are usually introduced by another witch, so it's a little bit less suspicious. But there are definitely various people from all over that come here. It's kind of like an open market. But you were introduced by Josephine yourself, and many other people were similarly. But you also know that's
How do I
more
reference it downstairs in a
for
non-conspicuous way?
something to think about, because I got pee again. I'm silly.
Okay.
I think you should like eyeball the entrance. Like, make her really anxious about it.
Just walks up to it, starts rubbing it with my hand.
Yeah, start like tapping it with your staff or whatever.
I lean on it.
This floorboard's a little loose.
Look it up.
Quite creaky floor, I'd say.
I don't know which charm to pick.
Oh. Oh.
I'm a witch.
Pulls a big witch hat out of my pocket, puts it on.
Fucking impossibly large witch hat for the pocket that it was stuck in.
What better way to show them that I'm a witch than cast a hex on them?
I don't know about that. Also, if anyone's paying attention, you can also see the tokens down here by the library. That's why we put in tokens that don't have battle maps. Is interested in that.
I'm fucking.
Hey guys,
you-
it's me, Yggdrasil.
Jesus Christ, the fucking Dune Squad jumps out at her. Holy hell.
Uh-huh.
You would know, Leah. For her, Helga is someone who falls victim to being complimented a lot, which means she's not good with compliments. Also, she loves information. She also... Here, they are very strict about not letting, like, bad people... Like, if you're known to be a bad person, like a bad witch, they won't let you in.
Oh.
But
Am I known
Helga-
as a rotten witch? Am I one of those
I don't-
rotten ones?
I don't think so, because you used to come here a
One
lot,
of the
so
good ones.
they would probably like you because you came here a lot. So you didn't do anything bad to them. I don't think, at least.
Oh. So that'd be Archie.
The person who doesn't like you is
don't know
Harold,
specifically.
but Harold's not a witch. He is well, he's
Yeah,
he's not
he's just
really
cool.
a witch. He's kind of connected, but he's not. He's more of a mage.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know the code to get in there. You could maybe act like you've heard
Start
about
yelling
it.
it.
You could either be like maybe
Um,
you act like you've heard about it, or maybe name drop someone, and just like be like they're not here to verify, but you can ask them later, or something. Or you could just be like, hey, I'm a wandering witch, and I heard there's a place here.
Oh.
You also know, Leah, it's not overly weird because there are signs in here that point you to thinking this is a witch place. Kind of like how thieves use thieves' cant. To like basically talk in code
Witch can't?
to other thieves. Well, there's a little bit like that. I don't know if Idrimore
Witch
does much
cant
to
what?
that. I don't think. I don't think
they
Idrimore's
can,
as.
actually.
I don't know if Idrimore's as connected to covens as Leah is. But there are like signs in here that's like, oh, this is a witchy. This is like an actual witchy place. Like the
He
charms.
would probably
and-
be like a boomer in the community, where it's like the new people are doing like weird shit that he doesn't fucking understand, because he
Yeah.
was like, he was only in a coven like fucking 700 years ago.
True.
So
All these new witches and their
And you
covens.
forgot about that too.
Fucking witches.
But yeah, there's a decent amount of ways you can bring up if you wanted to. We could always try to
Hmm.
sneak down there, who knows?
I don't think sneaking down is going to be a good idea in any way.
Why not? She looks at you. Are you okay? Are you...
I blankly stare with my eyes wide open.
Well, I'm... If you need something, let me know. I'm going to go back to my research.
Okay. Dude.
She like just turns around and goes back to climbing the ladder.
I'm gonna come back with my book.
Well,
I'll
you...
just like put it down on the counter.
Before you come over, when you're looking at these books, you're looking at the bookshelf. What are you're looking for the item, right? That you're looking for.
Yeah,
more
the
information on?
item. Yeah.
While you look at those bookshelves, you pull out several books. Because it's not really labeled. It's like they're like dusty books. Everything's real dusty in here. It's like dusty and old books that aren't been used. You start pulling them out, trying to find what you're looking for. You pull out one that says "Mysteries of the Endless Peaks." You pull out another one that says "Novice's Guide to the Spirits of Orbitus." And then you pull out another one that says 100 Ways to Protect Yourself from the Sleeping Man. Then you pull out another one that says...
I'll grab that one. Just put it, you know.
Then you pull out another one that says Lost Works of Gentle Sophistication.
Oh my god, self-insert.
Not really.
Good one, Fondy.
Okay, dude.
I'll fucking
then
notice
you-
that.
Then you pull out... Oh, I think you got that reversed. It's not self-insert. He was here first.
Surely.
Then you see one that says Reading Your Star Sign and Understanding Your Purpose.
No.
It's another book that says How to Summon a...
Fucking whip it up.
How to Summon a Devil.
Oh, I'll take that one.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Are they stupid?
Mysteries of the Republic of Trodoy. And you see various things like that. You don't find what you're looking for. You find this is like a shop that has like a bunch of like such spook. Some of it might be real, but most of it seems to be just like spooky stuff you can grab. Things that just catch your eye and you buy that doesn't actually have isn't worthwhile.
How that I don't pick up those things.
No, I think some of them might be good, but that's what you kind of realize as you're looking through some of these things. Is like, oh, interesting. Some of them seem to be a little more shoppy.
Show back up to where Leah is. I'll go up to talk to Helga like, so, what's your familiar?
Oh. No, I'm not really familiar with this place too much. I usually just stay here.
You know what I mean.
Okay, this is gonna be a horrible idea, but I go up to them and I nudge them with my elbow limit. Come on. You know what he means.
Her eyes kind of furrow towards you and you get that judgmental stare. Do a persuasion. With advantage, Idrimor.
Me?
Nah, Idrimor will do it.
Okay.
You can do it with
Okay, good.
advantage for Leah's help. If you call it up. She kind of looks at you. And, she asked you back. Why are you here?
I was looking for information. I'm on a
About?
mission to retrieve a magical item. Hoping
Are
you
you
would
looking-
have something on it.
Are you looking for information from me or someone else?
What does she mean by that? Like does
She
she
means-
think
she
is
means
she
the
like
fucking
suspicious
witch
that I
places.
know like
Yeah.
that there's like an underground place?
Leah, at the
Yeah.
very least, Leah understands what she's made. She's trying to hint back to verify your guys' purpose for being here. So yeah, she's
I
asking.
don't look like really confused because he's like I'm literally just here for a book.
Yeah, Leah, you understand. Edmor's really confused, but you're used to like this process. You understand. She's hinting back. If you say yes, she's probably gonna let you go to the market. If you say like you're looking for someone else, and not her.
He's not
Well, judging by the
entirely filled in on everything, but we are looking for someone else. Yes.
I'm gonna be like, oh, are we?
Looks at me nervously.
She suddenly picks up this she pulls up this bottle that's pink and it has like these bubbles inside of it. This item is called a bubble lamp. What do you think about it?
Can I?
What do I think
Arcana
about it?
check it?
You can Arcana check it if you want it. And I don't know what you think about it. Lee. What do you think about it? It's
I think it's a fucking bubble lamp. What else would I think about it?
Do you like
Is that-
know
is that what
it
you say to her?
Is what I'm looking for.
I don't know. I don't know.
is that what you say to her? What else would it be besides a bubble lamp?
I feel like I'm gonna make a grave mistake if I
You,
do that.
You don't notice any magic about it anymore. You don't understand it.
Do I not know anything about this in character at all?
You know it's like one of their props they use up here for the common folk. The spooky, weird stuff here.
I guess I say it's a bubble lamp. Like, what else is there to know about it?
She looks at you. Ding ding ding. Alright, you're in.
Huh?
Proof enough that
in
you guys
what?
are serious, because you understand that this bubble lamp is nothing more than a showpiece. And she puts it back on the shelf near a vial that says snake eyes. And it's filled with a bunch of snake eyes.
Hmm.
Alright, I guess you're not interested in... I mean, unless you do still want to buy a charm. I mean, I can still say you're charmed. They're real.
I'm good for now. Thank you.
Could I see them?
Well, the ones we have prepared are the ones in the random drawer. We can make you one, though. Yeah, well, I can make you one. I'm the charm person.
Does that cost anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you have some fantastical piece of information or history to tell me.
Do you accept trinkets?
Like those? As she like points over to like a bunch of jewelry made from bones and rocks and paper. Or something different.
No, like this. And I pop a dream coin on the table.
She squints at you. You probably shouldn't show that around.
Why?
We here aren't very much fans of that creature. Bit of a nuisance.
Isn't that along with the... Fuck, forgot the word. Damn it. Isn't that along with the witch's morals?
I know they're bad people. Many of us here just like to research and do things like that. He likes to get in the way of that. Imagine this. You just had a good night of research. And you fall asleep. And then you get your rest ruined by a little... I don't know what he is. Demon, maybe? He's too smart.
a
Maybe a
devil.
devil? Maybe a devil.
Devils make deals, demons just kill.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe we could try and summon him.
That's the plan.
Huh?
Nothing.
Anyway, unless you'd like to buy anything or enjoy any more of the common stuff, the commoner sightseeing things. Have you ever been here before? Is this your first time?
Once or twice.
Oh, I didn't recognize you. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't tend to look the same for very long.
Oh. Well, since you know the way, I'm sure you can guide your friend if they've not been here. And I'm sure you
Yes,
also
of
understand
course.
the rules.
Of
But,
course I do.
enjoy yourself. Also, if you're both witches, I'm sure you understand the purpose of having false names. And I'm sure you have that covered. Alright, if you need anything else, I'll be up here. I'm doing back to research. She seems a little bit less interested now that she realizes you guys are just witches here to do some market.
Yeah, well, I wasn't interested in her anyways. Okay.
Don't say
Um I go to Ninor.
It's not the norm.
Well, I know it's a tree, but right, it's just on the tree, right?
Yeah, you can follow the instructions there. It
Yeah,
is the same tree.
I was reading it. Places my hand on the tree. Okay, let's see. Okay, nervous. Okay.
Put my hands on the back of my head and my mouth gapes open in shock. What?
No, it's
Holy
not
shit.
As Edgemore is coming to realize Leah actually
Pursuing-
knows about this place.
Pursuit of
Thinking as
history,
a witch.
we beseech thee, free us from these worldly illusions. Set us on a path of research and understanding, to peace that will grant us sight.
As you see Edgemore, Leah's body, after saying this, starts to merge into the tree as she vanishes from your sight.
I can't remember all that.
What did blood say? This is what I said in character, but you have to read it in Goblet. No. There. I think that's fair that I put that there.
Oh, interesting. This tree. What sort of effect is this? Talking to Faketa. Okay. Actually, I'll talk to the tree. I say to the tree.
The tree just rumbles. Mm.
Quite.
Quite yes, of course.
Alright, indeed. Okay. Pursuit of history, we beseech thee. Free us from these worldly illusions. Set us on the path of research and understanding. To the place that will grant us sight.
As you have a really weird experience of morphing into this tree, and as you kind of morph, you start to realize this tree is a little bit less of a tree and more of like a magical, not really a portal, but like a magical passage. It's kind of like the tree is
a real tree.
kind of like if you lost your sentience and you're just used as a tool. That's kind of what the tree feels like. That's probably why it rumbles
Oh, I'm sad.
when it like speaks to you, because it's lost like that ability. I mean, it's still a real tree. But
They
it's-
lobotomized my homie.
And as you
I don't
guys
like
are
these people anymore.
as you guys are morphing through this tree, we're going to switch over to the other silly people.
Oh, I love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Did they take my coin, by the way?
No.
Okay, I just like awkwardly shuffle it back then.
Yeah, they're not offered. Is Mo5 Un and
I
Suzy?
am here.
Hello.
I'm here.
All right. Perfect. Let's see. Three of you are off on your way to the haunting halls. I forgot where I wrote this down at. All right. As you kind of leave the Jolly Belly Inn, you see ahead of you Injamore and Leah, and they kind of walk on a different way, but you recognize your spot right away. As you see, just kind of, they walk past it, but you see this like bluish, ethereal looking building. It kind of flickers almost, as if it itself is like a ghost. And it's this large, multi-floored tavern, you can tell by looking from the outside. You see, as you get a little closer, a faint blue glow emits from the foggy windows. And as you near, the air seems to get a little slightly colder, and your vision starts to blur, as if a light fog is circulating around you. As you get closer, you hear faint whispers from within, and the distant chattering of glasses. As you approach these doors, the doors kind of open before you, as if there's a doorman there, but you don't see anyone. Entering, you see a tavern covered in a faint blue lights, many of which seem to just float around. Decorations of bones, cobwebs, and strange paintings whose eyes seem to follow you. You see countless people inside. Many are crowded around tables, drinking and eating. You see others dancing throughout the room as if possessed. and others are in corners speaking in hushed tones about whatever mysterious things they wish to speak about. The place is full of creatures of all different races. They're mingling happily, as if they themselves are outside of the traditions of Kradoy, as if they do not look at each other any differently. You see no servers or bartenders. There's no employees in sight. However, you begin to notice plates full of steaming food and bubbling drinks floating through the air, to and fro customers. Coins are held in invisible hands, and messes cleaned by animated brooms. A chill runs down your spine as a menu floats in front of you, with a greeting upon it. The haunting halls adores you. Have a divine time. As 2 menus are dropped in front of you, Lot. I can grab those for you.
Now this is cool. This is it. Look at that. It's fucking big. That's service right there.
Strange.
That's service.
That service. Here's the
That's
first menu.
service.
Hit the second one. And they kind of just drop off in front of you. And as you enter, you see the song kind of changes as you see in the distance a piano is being played and there's no one upon it. And you see a couple other instruments just kind of floating around. Alright. Let me get you guys on this map, because I actually have a map.
Oh my god, we have a map. Ah, we get a map.
Yeah, this one's a little easier to find. The other one would be hard for me to make in time. I'll also put Leah and Edgemore here, so you can walk around and see as you please.
Yeah, for some reason, by the way, every token that's an NPC is invisible.
Really?
Or not an NPC, a player token.
Yep. I dropped myself down and I can't see nothing.
I couldn't see him either.
Oh, you can't see each other, or can you see yourself, or what's happening?
I couldn't see myself
see anyone.
or him.
Just
I could see the NPC. Yeah.
Let's see.
Why am I here?
Wait, move on. Let me see if I can
Jesus, Hedramore scared me.
How did you
Pop out of a nearby tree.
Yeah, someone put a bell on you.
Can you see other totems right now? Can you see your stuff now, or is it just when you pull your stuff
Yeah, we
off?
see us now. It was in the other map for some reason.
I don't know.
So I see all the NPCs and
Maybe something on the
I
map.
see me.
All right.
Weird.
Yeah, but as you enter, you have the greeting. The haunting halls adores you. Have a divine time. As you guys can enter the room and do as you please. As you enter, you realize this place is bustling. And a lot of these people are not human, obviously. I really only have human tokens because of the game we're playing, but a lot of these people are not human, but there's people filling all sorts of tables. And it's you see no really empty tables. You see people are all over, people are bumping into each other. It's kind of like a really packed place. Obviously a very popular tavern.
So it's more diverse here than it would be like on the street.
Yeah, this place is very diverse. Like you guys blend in. I mean, if Idremore's here, he'd still be weird. Weston might still stand out as a real, but the two of you blend in pretty well.
Whoa.
And no one seems to be like, no one seems to be racist here, or like in that mindset. Everyone seems to just be like bumping into each other. You see like, you see a beast folk and human bumping into each other and laugh, and things of the sort.
Is that a goddamn lizard? Who let that in here?
No one seems to be racist here is such a funny thing to say. Just like it's like going into the pug.
Oh my god. I want to roleplay as a racist
You would never
NPC.
say that in the pug.
As you enter, the first thing you see on your left, of course you have the menus. The menus seem to be something you can order from, and once you kind of like point, it's kind of like they just know what you want. So that's something you can be looking at whenever. But the first thing you see as you walk in, you see atop this pool table, you see a large crowd seems to be forming as a fight may be happening. As you're approaching, you see a hare, like beast folk, like a rabbit with orange fur, seems to be throwing hands with the man on the table. He jabs into the air once, twice, and then the man falls off the table. And you hear him yell out, "Oi, oi! Any of y'all still thinking about facing the mad hare? Oi, witness and weep! Even the nation of Persia was too scared to keep me, so they shipped me off here." You see, he kind of like taunts the crowd, throwing his wrapped up paws up. "Ah, and you ain't got the guts? Come up here. I'll give you blood and vinegar." That seems to be challenging more people to get up here and box with them. And further down, you see on the right side, just a bunch of people are bumping each other and laughing and drinking, and they're gossiping about various things. There's
Good
two folks.
old-fashioned bar fight. Let's get a drink first. Drinks, Wish. Give me a drink.
This place smells awful.
Oh, isn't it
Yeah,
great?
give me a beer.
Yeah.
Wow.
As you say beer,
Yes, at
so
home.
a few moments later, you see just a beer start floating over the heads of everyone and kind of lands in front of you, Weston. Like floats in front of you.
Oh, thank you.
And you see an ethereal
someone?
hand kind of start to form under, like, after you grab the drink. An ethereal hand, like a mage hand, starts to form, and it like moves its hand back and forth, like it's asking for coin.
How much? You got change?
It points to the menu, and you see it gives a thumbs up.
Oh, cool. How much does it say on the menu?
Open the menu, dum dum.
Sorry.
That's what I was asking because I opened it.
Open it up. A beer seems to be 4 copper pieces. That'd be 4 copper doctrines.
Okay, hand over 1 silver Dawkin.
You see it kind of floats up and away, and then as you're looking at it go, a few minutes later, if you're worried about it, you do watch as it like starts making its way back with change.
Perfect.
As you like a handful of change. You see it comes back to be. You give it 1 silver doctrines, right?
Yeah.
It comes back with 96 copper doctrines.
Nice.
Make that 2 more. So 3, please.
You see the ethereal hand kind of like points to the first on the brew, the beer, the first drink on the brews. Trying to
Yeah,
verify that's what
that
you guys
one.
want.
Oh, Kira, what do you want?
I want one of everything.
Kira,
Are you stupid?
no, someone else isn't paying for us this time.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We're being paid now.
We haven't gotten a paycheck.
And I thought I could just let loose for once.
You
Just
can
give
just
me
one at a
give me a
time.
beer. Just give me a
One
beer.
at a time, at least.
Looking spectacular.
Alright, as Kier says into the beer, is that 3 beers in total? That's true, or is it still only
Yeah.
2? It's 3 in total.
Two extra. Okay,
Okay.
I'll get one for Kira. I'll
Puts
give
his
it a
ha-
silver Dawkin.
yeah. Puts his hands out, takes your doctrine, and it comes back. This time you don't see the hand, you just see floating coins as it drops 92 copper doctrines in front of you, or on you. And then you just see 2 beers floating behind it. Kind of like wobbling too, as if someone's like carrying one on its head almost, which is kind of weird to you. As they,
These people are good. Can I
Drop
like
off
do an
a drink.
arcana and see if these are real ghosts?
yeah, do an Arcana.
So what's your guys' deal?
As you do an Arcana, you feel so much magic around you that it's hard to tell, and you can tell these like floating lights are emitting like an extra amount of magic, and it's throwing you off that you can't really understand if these are real spirits or not. Definitely feels magical,
see.
but you can't tell if it's the magic of like the spirit world, as if you're actually
Okay.
partially in the spirit world, or if it's some kind of trick to throw you off.
Would you, as a necromancer, give me advantage?
I don't think so. You haven't summoned a ghost yet.
That's fine. No
Maybe
worries.
if you would have got ghost so far, yeah, maybe. But not yet. So for now, you're not fully sure the mechanisms of this, but it's definitely entertaining to see. It's very unique. Never seen anything like it before.
Wes, you want to fight that guy?
Gonna fight him?
Yeah, you want to fight him?
Why? What'd he do?
Fun. I don't know. He wants to fight.
He wants to fight.
He wants
Yeah,
to fight.
you see his taunting. He's like, "Get on up here. I'll give you blood and vinegar." As he's looking around to all the people around the table. Some of them have bruised
Gunpowder
eyes.
around?
Some of them have bruised
No.
eyes that they've already lost.
I don't think so. It's probably a misty fight, you know.
Hmm. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. Excuse me, Kira. Wah, wah, wah.
I just want to play some
Climb up
pool.
here. I can't
Raven,
get up
kick that
there.
guy's-
It's
Kick that
blocked
guy's
by
butt.
some invisible
Oh, yeah.
doohickey.
Move up there. I don't know if you can move up here. But...
I sure kinda can.
Give him
Okay.
a Wes.
Oi, oi! You up here to give your hand to me, huh? You know they call me the Mad Hare for a reason.
Hey, Rihdar ain't teach me nothing for nothing. Let's do this.
As he looks at you.
What does that mean?
Ah,
What does that mean?
What?
he looks at you. I like your gusto.
I just like saying random shit that doesn't make any sense. That kinda sounds cool, you
It
know?
is very
Like-
funny.
As
Is
you
anyone
hear,
doing
sounds
bets?
cool.
yeah, people are doing bets now. Like someone's up there, and you hear him say bet to you, Weston. His Majesty ain't hired me for nothing either. Gonna show you what's up.
What's up, blood?
But you see people doing bets around here. A lot of people are putting money on the hair.
Well, that's a big mistake.
Oh, if a lot of people are putting money, excuse me, if the majority of people are putting money on the hair, then I would definitely put money on West.
I want to do this. I want to use poker face to try and make myself look like I'm not very confident.
Sure.
I want people. I want to make people think like, oh, he looks kind of like
Scared.
his hands are shaky a little bit. Like
Knees weak, palms are
this guy's
sweaty.
gonna lose.
Sure. Interesting. All right.
Gotta make the odds in our favor.
Okay. Yeah, let me use the restroom and we'll figure out what this bet is. I need more water too. Turn them all out.
Yeah, you would, piss
Yeah.
boy.
That is me. We have a 5-minute break here, guys.
Okay.
Guys, I think we know who this guy is.
Piss.
No.
It's a secret, Penis.
I think. Wait, do we know who he is?
Piss.
I don't think so. I mean, you might.
'Cause I
but
feel
I don't
I've
think
heard that name, and he
I-
definitely said something that was an ears perking
Penis,
moment.
I think you know something, but I don't know if they know something.
Really?
I don't
Why
know.
would I know something that they don't?
No, you're just smart, like cool like that.
Is it just because I remember names? Like all the other times? Guys, I think this guy is with Twilight Redemption.
Yeah, he said His Majesty.
Yeah. I walked in and I saw that name and I was like, wait, isn't that like a guy? I like the rabbit people. I kind of want to play one of them. They're so silly.
Oh, it is a rabbit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a duck.
That's literally the fucking, like that fucking like illusion, you know that? And like, left-brained people will see a rabbit, right-brained people will see a duck.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not crazy. Like, you see it too, right? Like, you know what I'm talking
If I squint,
Because it's like the
yeah,
bandana
that's a
and his
weird
hat.
looking fucking.
Looks
It
like
looks
a
like a
fucking
duck with, like, a hat
kangaroo,
on.
dog.
It looks like it doesn't look like a like I didn't see the rabbit.
It definitely looks like a
That
kangaroo.
it rings a bell. Like, I think I've seen this before.
Either that or it's the Lombax from Ratchet and Clank.
What does that even mean?
Look, it's just dumb.
He's just a silly guy.
Wait, are you like a cowboy or something?
No,
Yeah, I am.
Yuri, are you gonna be able to play on the Minecraft server today? Or are you instantly going to pass out and die?
He's already done.
Yeah, you just fell asleep. Fundy, what do you mean I know who this is and they don't?
I think you as a person knows who this is, but I don't think limit people.
Oh,
limits people
so it
know,
is actually just a skill issue?
which I think is gonna be funny. Goodness.
Andy, are you gonna play on the Minecraft server?
Probably not right now. I'm probably on the heat before.
You're gonna miss the
session.
grand
Well,
opening.
it's not even open right now.
I mean, not right now. We're playing D&D, so.
Yeah, hold on, let me hop
Yeah,
on.
come
Screw
on,
up,
come on,
guys. I mean afterwards, because I'm probably just trying to enjoy my free time before that session.
How about you enjoy your free time with us, your best friends?
Well, I probably need food. I also have to get tokens and everyone's sheet and look over them. So I'm still in prep mode.
Yo, Fondy, you could use this as an opportunity to convert Minecraft people into D&D players.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, well, you guys could
Fondy,
too.
you could make a game store.
True.
Huh? Fondy, you
then
could
resell all
host
the
a D&D
PDFs.
Yeah,
in
but then
Minecraft.
I got mine for resources and survival to be able to build it. Seems like a lot of hassle.
You
One's
could run a
RPG
D&D
sundries.
session in the Minecraft server.
Yeah, but I don't have time to do all the survival stuff. I having to get materials and build stuff like that.
I guess.
We didn't buy like a spot in someone's house. Actually, I don't know what to be able to buy it with because I don't have I don't have anything to offer them.
You could just hire people as NPCs. Put it like a little village.
I would like to convert
That
people
could
to
be your goal
D&D.
for the season.
Let's see. I just don't think I have time to do all the normal Minecraft stuff.
Just do small stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, small stuff like building an enormous crater for no reason. I really hope they follow me on that idea, and that's not just me saying, "Hey, we should do this," and they just flake or whatever.
You guys would actually have to mine it out, though.
Yeah, that's the point. Because like, what's the point of building?
What am I gonna do? Do you feel on Minecraft and be like, hey guys, welcome to the Dane store. Don't play an hour of D&D now. Now we know how to build a character.
I bet a lot of people aren't actually going to play Minecraft. They're just going to come on and talk to people.
Probably.
And play it like VR chat.
Yeah.
Wait, what if we
Which is
rebuilt
fine.
like the black cat?
Hey, you could.
God bless.
That'd be funny. That'd be sick. That's a
Um,
good plan.
Just on Balls, someone rebuilt Open Mic Night.
That was
That's
Yanni,
sick.
I think. Yanni also made Room of the Rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. On Cock, I was planning to make
On God. That's what he said on
yeah,
God.
on Cock.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that. On Cock, bro.
Dude, on Cock, I was
Uh,
planning to make the fucking
Cock is
FNAF pizzeria, and then Among Us, because it would be funny. But
We
then I
could
never got
actually
that
make
far.
the Among Us map and play Among Us in Minecraft.
That would be actually so fucking sick. That sounds like a plan.
To everyone in group chat.
Sounds like a good event.
Everyone's in like, you'd have to turn off freaking chat to be like, oh, I wonder who killed them. Reads chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
true.
can turn off chat.
Alright.
Hey,
Viewers.
all of you guys playing that Minecrafting?
I don't know if I'll play much. I'm in it, but I don't know.
He
I'll
hates
play.
us.
Why just don't have the time? I mean, I do, but it's competing with all my other time. Anyway, since Louis probably sleeping, we'll get back to it.
Leroy,
yeah,
wake
as
up,
you-
Leroy, wake up, Leroy,
he
wake
doesn't
up.
need- he doesn't need to
I'm
for this
fully
part.
awake, motherfucker.
Okay, we weren't sure last time.
I actually feel very alert right now, so you don't have to worry about me.
Oh wow. It's not
I
happening.
don't know how long it'll last though.
Alright, as you jump up on this table, you see this hair in front of you. He's with his orange fur. You see it wrapped around his paws are like basically like I don't know what you call it, like sports tape or something. And he seems like he has in a good posture. His feet, he's like sidestepping with his feet here and there. He's kind of thumping on the board with his feet like a rabbit does. Ah, you think you got in, yeah?
Yeah,
Same-
it's just I forgot my accent. Sorry. Yeah, is this friendly, or are you gonna go tell His Majesty?
I don't tell nobody. He doesn't know I'm here anyway. All right.
Alright.
Here's the rules. Simple enough. No weapons besides these. He throws up his paws. First one to surrender, or obviously be losing, is a loser.
So to lose, you gotta surrender.
More or less.
What if you die?
If you're willing to go that far, I commend you. You'll be dead though.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
And as they're doing this, they're putting a bunch of copper doctrines up right now. And currently you see the bets are 5 copper doctrines to 1 on Weston. So it depends on how much you guys want to put up on Weston. That means for
Give him
every
a
one-
Wes.
that means for every copper doctrine you put up, you would get 5 in return. And up to the limit everyone's bet at.
I put 70.
Okay. You don't know if people are betting that much to pay that out, but they pay out as much as they can if.
You fucking got it, Wes.
What are they
You're
fucking
killing it.
poor?
I'm
I
gonna
70 to
lose.
Copper Dawkins.
How much are you putting on there, West?
Uh,
Sorry, Hawkins.
Killer West, and I put 80 on the rabbit.
You put 80 on the rabbit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
As it actually evens back out, so now it is bet to 5 to 1, so it did go up to Zakira's bet. But yeah, it evens back out, and he says, "All right."
I'm gonna reach out to like this bump him like in boxing.
All
Touch
right.
gloves.
Yeah, go for it, and he'll do it back.
Cool.
You guys are gonna roll initiative now, though. Get him up in turn order.
Do I have to roll for initiative?
No, it's only them who are fighting. Whoops, I think that's actually you go first. Wow, close.
What happens if I want to interfere? Do I have to roll initiative?
You can just do it, but it might get you an initiative depending on what you do.
So I have to
Okay.
make unarmed attacks. Can I use my dex?
Yeah.
Stick. Unarmed.
How much dex does this guy have?
I mean, I guess can I just roll my gun thing because I'm gun co and like I'll just use the same modifier, or how does this work?
Your gun does 1d4, right? When you like hit them with melee.
Gun co.
Isn't that you just using the gun as a weapon?
Yeah, he didn't. You didn't use
So
that.
Doesn't
I
really
was
count
just
as an
using it
unarmed
as the
strike.
roll. It deals
Oh.
1d6 damage.
Let's see. I don't say you do a.
I just want to use the attack roll. I can do whatever damage you want.
Yeah, you do the attack roll. You don't do a 1d4 though.
Okay. Well, that fucking blows.
Let's see. Yeah, your first one definitely does not hit him.
Wait, do I get multi-attack?
Do you? Do you have extra attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you make it alone.
Yeah, give him a fate.
Okay. Okay. What are these rolls? Shut up,
Well.
Hawkins! You're distracting me. Shouldn't have drank that
shit.
fucking beer. Why'd you let me do that? Fuck it, give me another sip.
I raise it up.
As he's sipping, you see you see Mad Monty. He pops up his paws, start popping forward. He's like, yeah, you better take another sip. As he goes for he basically goes to like reach up and grab you as he's doing this. And disregard the human brawler stuff. So I've just imported a lot of this. But this is him, and some of the stats are changed to reflect him. As he reaches forward and he tries to basically grab you, and he misses the grab on you.
That misses.
As
Oh,
you
shit.
as you take a sip of your drink, and he's like, ah, hell. As he is going to throw a he's gonna throw a
Fucking
haymaker at you.
man.
Yeah, he's throwing a haymaker right at you.
How'd I know?
As he misses with that one
misses.
too. As you duck down, taking a drink of this. As he kind of steps back. Hell. I'm going easy on you for now. Send another one my way, oi.
Yeah,
Don't
lure
make
him
this
in with
too
those
easy.
2 fates. Hit him for real this time, though. You got to do damage, mate.
It's back to you.
Is it back to my turn?
Mm.
Okay.
Explain how you slip up so badly.
I spilled a little bit of beer on myself. Gets on the floor and I lose
It's on
my
your
step
crotch.
a
Looks like
minute.
you pissed yourself. Oh.
Shut up, Hawkins.
I have all my
fuck.
money on you,
As you're looking,
Weston!
even though you have a multi-attack, as you're looking down, he's gonna take a pop at you because of that nat 1 with his reaction.
Okay.
As he's gonna throw another haymaker your way. Pa, pa!
That
As he
hits.
kind of pops you in the jaw when you look down. Pa! Oi, oi! You better watch yourself. Catch yourself before you wreck yourself, baby.
Can I make my other attack still?
Yeah, you can submit your other attack. He just popped you in the middle of it. You hit him back.
Wait, do I? Damn. Wait, I can add my dex to my thingy too? My damage?
Yeah, well, it's just gonna be yeah,
1d4
basically
plus dex?
yeah, 1d4 plus stats.
Okay.
Basically, you have one smaller die than he does. As you pop him in the head. Ah!
Yeah, keep talking.
Oi, oi.
I assume he's smiling too while doing this.
Yeah, he's kind of smiling. He kind of like spits. There's no blood, but he just spits on the table. Ah!
Weston looks like he's having a lot of fun.
He and as you kind of talk to him, he suddenly kicks up a pool ball towards you, and as you kind of duck out of the way, he comes forward with another grab. Wah! As he kind of jabs you in the chin for 7 points of damage, and then he just kind of wraps his arm around your neck as you're currently grappled in there. And his DC will be a 15, by the way, not a 13.
Okay. So is it
Let's see
back
as
to
you're
my
grappled.
turn?
Let me see actually. Let me see what this does. No, it's not your turn yet. As he has you in the headlock. Still talking. Time for a noogie. As you see, he puts his paw on your head and like knuckles his paw and starts pushing to the top of your skull and starts moving it around.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I don't have something I can do that's special.
Sure.
Let me see. Making sure. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. I just can't do it right now.
Okay. As he's gonna try and as he's nudging you, he's basically haymakering you in the head again. As he's going for another hit on you. It's a 15. He tries to drive his paw into the top of your head.
That
But
misses.
unfortunately, you kind of duck out of the way. So it's back to your turn. You're
Okay.
still grappled.
So
you
do
don't
I?
have any disadvantage. You just can't move.
Okay. Then I'm going in. Let's go ahead and make some more attack rolls.
That definitely hits.
So I'm gonna do this, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna use a risk dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna use risky business. I'm gonna add the damage to my attack.
Sure. Go ahead.
So I do an extra 4 damage.
As he kind of bites his tongue as he's talking nonsense to you. Jeez.
I'm gonna hit him again.
All right, calm down, will ya? As you whack him again.
With that much. And I'm gonna use another risk dice and add more damage.
Okay.
An extra 1.
As Hawkins, unfortunately, do you see this hair is doing his just basically you don't know how Weston's doing it, but he's managing to well him in the head as he's being grappled. And Kira, you're like getting excited seeing
Let's
Weston getting his
go,
ass.
Weston!
As you hear a bunch of people like, no, the hair. As
You know, Hair, I feel strangely weird about all these people watching us fight right now.
it's all about the audience. And now that he has you grabbed, let me see. let me see something. You're 5.
He's not gonna throw you, is he?
As he has you grappled, he grabs you. He's like, "All right, I'm sick and tired of you." As he grabs you with the action and he throws you, he spins around a couple times and he throws you this way. Oops, let me move you off here. Oops, I still can't do that. He throws you off, and as you're flying towards this window, you see like the window just magically opens, but as if there's a ghost waiting for you, and you go flying out, and you crash into the ground. You need to make a, let's see. Let's see. They're holding on 3 feet to the stone creature. You fall prone after this. As you fall prone outside the window, outside the building.
Do I have to make a dex save?
Nope, you just fall prone.
Do I take any damage?
Nope, you don't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
As you see the window
Sounds good to
closes,
me.
and he kind of looks at you, and he sticks his tongue out towards you. Blech.
Oh, fuck. I'm about to do something so cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn. He's sitting there. He's just kind of like doing
fuck.
squats right now. Seeing if you're gonna come back in.
Okay,
Popping his
this is gonna be a big rule of cool moment, but we're gonna see if I can do it. I want to use some of my gems to fly back through the window and fly and kick him.
Yeah, go for it. That's it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, as you start flying towards the window, you see the window magically opens, and
I
as if
can't
a
move.
ghost was seeing you coming in. So the window opens again, and you fly back onto the table, and
I'm gonna
do an
fly
attack
and
roll.
kick him. Hiya!
You hit him. Roll your damage. As he
Use another risk dice.
he tumbles off the table. Jesus Christ. He tumbles off this table, Blah! And he's starting to bleed
see
from his
my-
mouth. He kind of spits out
You
some.
can see my big wings like spread out as I fly in.
Everyone's like, "Oh my! Did he just fly? 3Ella can't fly." He is blessed by Rihdar. People start saying, like, listening to what you said earlier. He's the blessed of Rihdar. As are you gonna just use that one attack, or are you gonna try and keep going for him?
Do I keep going for him? I think it's more honorable to like let him get up.
Okay.
Is he standing or is he prone?
No, he's like crashed into this person. He's like crashed into this person and kind of on the ground somewhat.
And
He's
I'd
not-
go
he's not-
after him.
he's not
I'm
really
in the
prone.
moment.
Finish him off, Weston!
I'd go here.
As you yell that, you see Weston kind of run and jump over the person, jumps onto the ground, going for another hit on this hair.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a really nice fella. I guess
Actually,
that works.
As you say that, you punch, and he's doing a reactionary, try and kick you up off
Yeah.
of him, more or less.
I like punch the ground next to his head.
As you punch, he kind of goes on his back, and with both of his hair leads, gets straight up in the air. As he's gonna, he's actually gonna try and grab you when he does this.
Why
try
does
to wrap
this guy want to hug me so
He's
much?
gonna try to like wrap his legs around you.
Yeah, that hits.
As his legs wrap around you, and you feel yourself being squeezed for 11 points of damage. As he like kind of pulls you closer to him. Ah, you're done for now, Bucky. Oi, oi, you about to feel blood and vinegar. As he kind of smiles towards you.
Yeah,
And-
your own blood.
Oi! As he says, shut up. As he's trying to haymaker you in the faces as you grappled. First
That
one misses. He's gonna go for another one. That one
That
misses.
also misses.
Ugh. He looks.
We've been rolling so bad.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, all right. I'm gonna get serious after this one. As he says, I'll let you throw a few punches. But after these punches, he like grabs his knuckles. I'm getting serious. I've just been playing with you this entire time. He smirks at
Yeah, I know. I'd rather go down to you being serious, though. I'm gonna punch him.
you. That definitely hits. Sheesh. You're rolling
My
high
last
damage though.
risk dice.
Jesus. All right. That one misses. As you see, he's kind of starting to as you start hitting him more and more, his eyes are starting to roll back into his head, and you can tell if he hasn't been being serious, you definitely have been doing a lot of damage to him. He is on the ropes at the very least in terms of endurance.
Yeah.
But as his eyes kind of roll back into his head, he looks forward to you. Ah. All right. I like to call this one the quad thumper. As you see, he like pulls you in, and you see he like reels himself back onto the ground. 4 punches coming your way. As he is going to, as he has you grappled, he's going to haymaker you 4 times.
No!
The first one, right towards your head. First one to make you numb.
That hits.
Knocks you in the head. You take this much because you're grappled. 12 points of bludgeoning.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're starting to feel a little bit dizzy, aren't you? As you see, he's starting to like turn into 2s or 3s. Another one to make you stop thinking.
That hits.
As the other one, your eyes turn roll back into your head and you stop thinking. And 2 more to send you flying. As he as he starts pulling back with his 2 fists, and he's going to like push you into the air, making both of these at the same time.
Bites nails me too.
First one
That
hits. That one misses.
That one misses.
First one hits, doing this much. 9 points of bludgeoning. As he lets
Still
go of the
standing.
grapple. And as you try to step back, instead of going flying, you step back, and he separates from you. And as he kind of smiles towards you. Still standing. As he kind of wobbles up to his feet. Want to give up?
I ain't giving up. As
gonna
I'm
die, then.
My tongue is sticking out. I'm gonna pull on my tongue, and as I let go, it reels back into my mouth, and I gain consciousness again.
I'm telling you. I
What
know
the
it.
fuck?
You got some more in you, but I got more.
I'll see about that. I'm gonna roll my attacks again.
Go for him. That one hits. This is very serious, depending on what you roll. Okay.
I'm gonna roll my attack again.
That
I'm
one
gonna.
misses.
No, it
Okay,
doesn't.
okay.
Fuck, this is so risky. This is so risky. I wanna
What's
use
this
this.
Oh, okay.
I can impose
Uh,
advantage.
So you get.
Yes!
Oh my god.
He's him. He's actually him.
He's him. Dude. He's him.
I'm fucking him.
That wasn't even with the advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, it
fucking
was.
hell. Yeah,
Was
does he
it?
hit? Nah, does he hit
Yeah.
14
Just
as the
roll the
first one?
Oh, you. Okay.
Yeah, man. How do you wanna knock him out? He does not have enough HP to survive a crit.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
Way to go, Wes.
Let's go, West!
As you see, yeah, everyone sees.
Fantastic.
As everyone starts to scream as West is above him, about to finish the job. If he wants, or he might just, might not. I don't know. You definitely know you just won
Look,
it with this punch, though.
I'm thinking about what Wes would do. I would probably look at him dead in the eyes, and as I have my punch up in the air, before I throw my punch, I'd say, "Do you surrender?"
Just punch me and feel the glory. Damn it! Don't give me no pity.
As I'm gonna give him a smirk as I'm gonna hit him across the face.
How does a bird smirk?
Full wing extended.
With its
You
With my
whack him.
picture, he's smirking in the picture.
And you see, as you hit him, you see Mad Marty like do like a roll. He like rolls across the floor a few feet and stops here, falls out on his back, and this time his eyes are kind of in the back of his head, and he just lays there, not moving. As everyone screams, "Ah!"
Yeah, Wes is gonna yell, "Someone get me another beer!" He's gonna raise his hand up.
Yeah, as you raise your hand, more beers come, and begrudgingly, you get all your Hawkins, you get all your money taken for it to go right to Kira. Kira, let me see how much. So you put how much on MoFi?
70,
80
so
or
70
70?
gold, no, 70 what is it?
70 gold.
Copper
Copper.
tokens.
Okay. You get back. Yeah, and you put 80 up there, Hawkins.
Yes, I lose 80.
You get your
You
70
get like
back, of
3.5
course,
silver.
Mafef. You get your 70 back, and you get 80 back. And then you get 120 more on top of that. They didn't bet. You would have got 200, but they didn't bet enough for you to get full 200. But you get so basically you
It's
get
okay. I'm
you get-
200 copper tokens richer.
yeah, you get 200 in total, 80 plus 120, and your whatever you add. As Hawkins hands over the coin. People are screaming and they're happy, and you hear someone say, "Oh, thank goodness, now we can play pool." It's one of these young men over here.
Well, that was fun.
I'm glad we saved Weston from running in by himself now.
Now you're glad. For what? 2 silver.
Just let me relish in the glory, okay?
Where's you
Ah,
fucking killed
I'm
it?
gonna come up to you guys. How do I look?
You look absolutely grotesque.
You look great. Like a
You
winner.
Hell yeah.
Look, your wings
Did you guys bet on me? What'd you guys win?
Oh, we made bank.
Yeah, we made
made.
yeah, we made a lot of money.
Where's my cut?
Did you bet?
We also spent all that money as well.
What do you mean I just won. How'd you spend it?
I mean, did you bet on yourself?
Do you
No,
not see
but
all these beers people are drinking? Someone
My
had to
ass
keep the
got
crowd
worse.
entertained.
Oh my god, you spent it on. Where's my
He
beer?
was just buying
What-
shit for everybody.
Where do you think you got that beer from?
She
Wait,
bought
I have a
nothing
beer
at
in my
all.
hand.
She's just faking it.
You're right. I have a beer in my hand.
There you go.
You're welcome.
All Hawkins' idea.
Yep.
Here,
I never doubted you once, mate.
I'll get you another drink. Excuse me.
Yeah, as you kind of walk
These
past
were the
those
good
guys,
stuff.
Kira, you overhear them talking in room. The people to your left, all those guardsmen. You overhear them. They're like kind of the ones mumbling and talking, but you hear them saying a bunch of rumors about the war efforts, and you hear all kinds of rumors, such as mostly expressed rumors, hushed rumors about the Ava Mortar. You just hear one of them say, supposedly they have spies over here, and you only hear one or two things as you walk past. And then you hear someone complain like, "Oh, the Senate's just not being aggressive enough." And then the last thing you hear as you walk by is, rumor has it Kronos Ashamed is actually working with the Ava Mortar. As you see, there's all sorts of information and probably mostly rumors going on at this table. As you kind of just walk your way by.
Hmm.
As you get to the bar, you look around, Kira, and you don't see any waiters. All you see is everyone seems to be partying. One thing you do see, though, is on the far right over here, you see a really exhausted, tired-looking man. He seems to be just drinking away his problems by himself over here. He doesn't seem to have anyone around him. And he kind of looks up and looks at you, then looks away quickly. And he looks so shitty. You have the thought that maybe this guy actually works here and is just a corporeal undead. That's how shitty he looks.
I guess I'll just tap the tape, like tap the counter, and be like, I'd like to order a drink. See if like any eyes.
You see them. You see. Firstly, you see a menu is suddenly pushed in front of you, and you do see a pair of just floating eyes. They're not really eyes, but they're kind of like two wispy, like globes where eyes would be.
Oh. A couple beers for my friend as I for the winner over there as I point towards Weston.
Sure. You said a couple.
Yeah, just I'll get 3.
Sure. As they kind of just push. They kind of have 3 beers floating around you, so you don't have to carry them all. And you can tell they're going to follow you. As the person taps, you hear tapping on the table. As you need to pay 12 copper tokens.
How many copper tokens? 12, you said?
12. Yep, 12. Four for one drink. So it's a total of 12. Assuming you're buying the cheap beer that you guys have been buying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm buying the cheap stuff.
Okay. Yep. Then it's gonna be 12 copper doctrines. As you have 3 beers currently floating around you to wherever you're going.
Perfect. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Hey, you guys see that man over there? Sitting by himself? Looks
Yeah,
pretty miserable.
he points.
There's a few people by themselves.
She points way over in the far back right corner to this old man. When you first see him, Hawkins, you think, is that guy a zombie?
Oh. There's a zombies here. I'll go say hi.
You're good at patching people up, right?
When you're on the brink of death, yes.
Could you give me a look over?
He's only just been like punched and like.
Oh, he's not
Beat up,
dying,
like,
but
right?
he could
Yeah.
use like boxers. You can put like a cotton swab up the nose or
And I'll just
little
reach
tape
in,
on the eye.
yeah, grab a herbalism kit and like kind of just like, you know, kind
It's got cauliflower
of
in.
what was it? Like put some like chew on some leaves, spit it out, and then just like start rubbing it on like his wounds.
Yeah, you see some of these bruises, and you see in some parts where you like move his feathers and his arms around to make sure he's okay, and he's like real sore. And with your expertise, you realize that if he wasn't careful, some of these bones could have been broken. They're probably not fractured or broken or anything, but you realize that those hits were a lot harder than they seemed. As
You
if
must
there's,
have been really blessed to only get away with these. To only get away with these bruises.
all right, as you guys enjoy your time in the tavern and the haunting halls, we shall jump back to those in the hub, currently at Haunter's Library of Wonders.
Wait, I know those guys.
Yes, there's 2 of you.
Wait,
Mr.
really?
Leroy and Idrimore.
Laura Lamar.
All right. Let me
Laura Lamar.
the music. I need.
Irreverent mammal.
As you speak, what Leah knows to be Helga's creed into the tree, you suddenly merge into this tree, feel your body going downwards, and you feel yourself merging out from underneath this building. You merge out of the tree into a room that is very clearly invaded by roots. The place is dimly lit. Oops. The place is dimly lit, and all around you, you actually see a lot of people talking. Some are carousing, people are writing. Many of them have like witch hats on or various strange items that normal people wouldn't have. But you do also see a decent amount of what seems to be like commoners, almost. People who don't seem to be in the realm of witchcraft. Maybe people who are just interested, or some people are mages or just researchers. There's not only witches down here, you don't think? And you also see that there's like alchemy sets that are hanging from branches. All of them are filled with mysterious bubbling liquids. On walls, people are currently carving or have carved magic circles. You see cages full of small creatures, magical and non-magical alike, swinging from the ceiling. You see tables that are full of blood, body parts, and various ingredients are all set up with prices. The room itself seems to stretch a lot farther, much farther than the foundation of that building. You suspect it probably takes up the entire muddy dirt courtyard above ground. And you realize when you come down here, with how expansive it is, you've entered a hidden realm, a paradise for witches and those in pursuit of mysticism. And as you kind of exit this tree, you see a swarm of these flying lightning bugs approach you. And they don't really come to you to hand you anything, but they kind of fly by to like show you something. And you see they're carrying a plaque. And on it you see this tree that is covered in papers and books. And underneath it you see written, "Protected by the Society of Wonders. No violence, no scamming, or evil acts permitted within this market. All offenders will be held accountable alongside their covens." As Leah, you recognize this as the Society of Wonders. is a group that kind of looks over this. They're kind of a neutral party that has a lot of places like this. But they're kind of the law force here, which Haldra is part of. But yeah, you guys are down here. That's a bustling place. You see all sorts of things. People. You see people there's a lot of humans still because it's a human nation. But there are people with different colored skins. You see tieflings, dragonborns. You see even non-human creatures like a couple goblins or kobolds who must have snuck their way in here. But depending on what you guys are looking for. Also, there's also a couple named NPCs that I'll drop on
Is
the
there a
board.
map for this?
There's not a map for this. I didn't have time to make one.
Ah,
I couldn't find one, unfortunately.
what did they get a map and we don't?
Because theirs was easy to find.
Can't have shit in Detroit. Also, now the entire hub map is just black.
Yeah, let me see if I can fit this on.
We're in the void. We do see our tokens though. That's good.
We do be in a void, yo.
Anime
If you
women.
if you leave the map, then rejoin again, like go to a different one, then move.
Alright.
It fixed itself for me.
Okay.
There's a weird loading thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Actually, not telling what it is actually. It might be just when you put your tokens on the map too, that might mess it up. I don't know.
It might be the resolution of the map or something like that. Maybe it's too high.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That could be it too.
I think
but-
you should try Alt F4.
These are a couple of named NPCs, but there's a bunch of people down here. There's like, not like the tavern, but there's probably about 20, 30 people down here. Some are doing shops, some are doing other things. You see in the far distance, you see a board on the wall. That seems to be like a bulletin board full of papers.
I instantly go to all the named NPCs and I say, "Hey, do you know this Leo person? They're actually named used to be named Leonard, and then they turned into
Maybe.
a turtle, and then they turned into a." Yeah.
My name is not Leonard.
Was it not Leonard before?
It was
Leo.
Leonard, but like
Oh, my bad.
Leonard.
Oh, sorry.
Leonard. Don't make me sound like a nerd, okay?
But yeah,
You are
there's
a nerd.
there's a bunch going down here. The first thing you see is that bulletin board full of papers. People are going up to and looking at various things on there. You see Isabel here is just a witch. You see walking around shopping. She kind of walks past you, catches your eye, and she has like these leaves falling off her hat and always following her. You see a smaller looking girl, kind of with elf-like ears and bluish skin, kind of sits at a table. You see she's currently sewing dolls, and on the table in front of her she has a bunch of like plushy-like dolls, some like turtles, rabbits. You also see some voodoo dolls. They're like humanoids. And there's a little sign that says doll making, make a request, or basically requests for dolls can add to service. Servants can be voodoo dolls. And you see she's currently in the process of making what looks to be like a little goblin doll.
Do we have any money on us?
I don't think so.
Oh, I know we carry money.
Yeah, this place would be a lot more fun if we had money.
You can always look around. You can
How
always come back,
fast would I
but
be able to bring my familiar back?
Probably decently
like-
fast.
Okay, I'm gonna like speak to
We are back.
Hawkins through my familiar on his shoulder. Like minor illusion through it. Do I have my minor illusion? Absolutely abruptly just go, I need money. I want to blow up this building. Blow it up.
Hopefully, none of these witches recognize Nareen's body.
Of course they won't.
I mean, you got a
of
makeover,
course.
right?
I'm back.
I did get a makeover, yeah. It does not really look like Nareen anymore. I think I
Looks
got
like
my hair
ugly
color
Nareen
changed
with a
too.
makeover.
You guys get money or no?
No, I asked Hawkins, I didn't say anything.
He doesn't know you.
He doesn't know
I
where you
make
are.
it really loud.
Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
You give it to the bird?
Yeah, give it to
Yeah.
the fucking little sprite.
So how much do you need?
I don't know how much is everything.
Ooh.
How much do we have?
Not a lot.
Or
Like silver.
how much in total?
Like
Looks through his
Well,
pockets.
oh, moth flies out. Like we got 90-ish silver.
20.
Can I look around like the prices, Mr.
You
Foundy?
can look around, and maybe you
Let's
should do
just
some.
probably more.
Maybe you
than
guys should do some looking around and then ask for money if you want to buy something.
that. Yeah.
Depends what you're looking at. You see, she is making dolls. There are various ingredients like blood types and bloods of certain creatures, and some bloods have like names of people on there. But yes, you see she's making dolls. You see, there's more charms hanged up. You see a man, this guy right here. He's in like a back corner, and you see a bunch of like commoners going up, and they're just giving him coins as if he's done something for them. As you see, he's just getting paid almost endlessly. Everyone who comes up to him seems to be paying him.
What the hell?
Uh,
We didn't see him do anything.
No, he's sitting there. People are like coming up, and if you get closer, you see they're kind of walking up to him, and they're handing him bags of coins, and most of them do look like normalish people, and you hear them just whisper under their breath like, "Oh, thank you for taking care of that problem of mine," and some will be like, "Are you sure they're not gonna? You sure they're dead, right?" And some are like, "Oh, thank you so much for warding my house from the ghost."
Evil.
As you see, he doesn't really say much. He just seems to like nod to people and their questions, and just kind of takes their money for their payments. And then you hear some of them be like, "When do we get more services?" And he just kind of points towards the bulletin board with all the papers.
Oh,
As
check
if,
out
like-
the bulletin board.
Sure.
Bulletin board.
As you kind of walk over, you see a board that's just like full of requests. The first thing you see on there is an offer. It says, "Will curse anyone you want. A minor curse is 50 silver dockins. A major curse is 1 Rihdar in gold." That's what's
This
offered.
guy can curse minors.
No.
Whoa!
He's very
Don't be
interested
saying
in
weird shit, bro.
making curses. Then you see underneath, you see like someone written on a note and just pin it there. If anyone has any information on the new whereabouts of the Tears of Malanta, I would love to know.
I look at it and giggle.
Wait, I look
Gulp
at
and a
that
giggle.
actually.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
I do too. I know where
As-
it is.
As you just kind of look at it, you see, looking for information on the new whereabouts of the Tears of Malanta. Willing to pay for that information. If you have it, willing to buy it from you.
I look at Leah. Looks like you have an offer.
Well, you have the item,
I don't have it.
don't you?
What?
No, wait, no. Fuck. The other guy has it.
Kronos
Yeah,
stole it.
fucking Kronos.
bad guy
Kronos
has it.
stole it. I was just thinking, like, I forgot who took it.
No,
from
yeah, I
me.
was talking about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot. Fundy, do I know about the Tears of Malanta?
Yeah, kinda.
I
Well,
forgot.
he mentioned it. You'd know a little bit for sure.
Okay.
You'd probably know a lot about
Right.
it actually.
How funny do you think it would be if I snitched?
I mean, you get money for it. We like money.
Yeah, but like, do you think we would die instantly?
Why would we die instantly?
Because like, how else would they know that Kronos has it other than me or us?
Oh, that'd be funny.
What do you think?
I don't think
guys?
Kronos gives a fuck if we take people up there, right? He hasn't done anything about that.
Not really. They're recruiting people. I mean, if you bring someone up there who's clearly trying to hurt him, he may not be very happy. Who knows?
Oh yeah, yeah, we could totally tell them.
Guys,
on
a
there
group
who-
decision. I'm asking out of character. Do you think this would be
To
interesting?
tell them
or
about the Tears of
viewers?
Malanta.
Here,
I
to
don't
tell
think
them where
that's
the
a
Tears of
bad
Malanta is. For money.
I mean, you'd be basically telling them where Twilight Redemption is.
Actually, I want to
True.
know where it is. I don't think you
Well,
did. You
you-
tell me? Did you tell me?
Were
that
you not there
Kronos
when
took
it happened?
No, he wasn't there.
No,
That
he
was-
was never. He's never been.
That was John Fisher. I haven't even been
Only-
to Mount.
Lilia knows. But
I don't think I would risk it, honestly, in character. It just doesn't make sense. As silly as it would be.
No, I don't think it's that bad of an idea, honestly. Free money. How much money does it say?
It doesn't. There's no name. You figure if you want to figure out
Let's
who's
walk
asking
up
this,
them.
you don't need to ask someone whose paper that is. That being said,
Okay, let's
Leah,
read the
you
paper.
as you're looking around, oh, you read the paper. It's just asking for information. Has no name. Has no price. What I'm saying
Okay,
is you
how
don't
the
have
fuck
to
am I
ask.
supposed to help them?
Yeah,
You
what
have
the
to
fuck
ask-
kind of fucking...
You have to ask someone here who put that up. That being said, though, Leah, you recognize when you walked in, and you may have noticed it a few times. You might glance back, but you recognize your old schoolmate, Josephine, kind of in the back corner. She's very clearly busy writing on papers, and you see she's writing papers and then throwing papers off the table, and she starts pinning papers to the wall, flips through her books. She's doing like deep in research, writing stuff, and then she's like, that's not right, that's not right, as she's madly going through these books trying to find something and writing notes. But you do recognize your old friend who introduced you to witchcraft over there and was in school with you.
I want to go up to them.
Do you go up to them first, or do you finish looking at the bulletin board? Are you jumping around? Or
I
you-
finished.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'll just walk straight to them. I don't know.
So okay. You see Leo walks off, and I just Edgemore's probably keep looking at the bulletin board for the moment.
I'm gonna ask for if someone saw who put that
Sure.
mulatto one.
Leah starts walking this way. Who
Oh,
do you-
also, I
Go.
guess in character, I tell you that I know where it is because you wouldn't know that I know.
I thought you said, because I said you had the Tears of Mulatto, and you were like, yeah, but I lost it.
Well, you know now, regardless.
Okay. Yeah.
You-
Okay. You know.
You know where they are.
I don't
now.
remember whether you told me or not. Where it
Well, you
was.
know now for sure.
Bet.
All right. As
Now you
Leah kind of walks
know.
off towards Josephine, Edgemore, who do you ask? Do you ask someone random, or is there a certain person?
I'm just
you
gonna ask someone who looks like they would be there a lot. It was next to this guy, right?
That guy is kind of in the other, in a different corner. The one who's nearby, Sophia's nearby making dolls, and you see Isabel's walking around, just shopping. She might not be there very often. Sophia's like nearby making dolls, though. The reason you might think she's there a lot is 'cause she has a shop there.
Okay, I'll ask this person because I want to shop at it to get a dog later.
As you step forward, you see a youngish looking girl with bluish skin. She looks up to you with her orange eyes. Hello, can I help you?
Hello.
You're looking to buy a doll.
Actually, yes. How much are they?
It depends what you want them for. If you're using them just as servants to help you in your studies or making of potions and various things, one doll will be 2 silver drachms. If you're looking for something more specific, you can put in an order, and depending on what you want, it can be more. And a specific voodoo doll relating to a specific person, you need to supply the ingredients, such as hair, skin, the normal stuff. And one of those will cost you 25 silver drachms. Or more, depending on how many uses you want from it.
Is that one was for what?
That's for like a voodoo doll made for someone specifically.
Okay.
It can be increased depending on what you want it to do as well. Full control will be
So
more.
would I know like about this magic? Like what it would do?
Like
The
yeah, well,
mechanics of it.
you know the dolls are kind of like servants, but instead they're permanent. They stay there, and they're mostly used for like, because most witches are making stuff all the time. They're researching, or they're making potions, or they have some kind of craft. They're basically, imagine if you just had extra hands. They're little dolls that basically replace a lot of the workload you have to do and can do stuff on their own. They're not strong or anything, but they're like worker.
They're
they
just
help
like
around.
actual dolls that just walk around.
They walk around and they
Oh
will
God, I
like
could
do
have gone
research.
too.
They'll do research for you, and they'll sort stuff. They'll take care of all the tedious things, or they'll organize, and but they're not really used for battle or anything like that. Then a voodoo doll, sometimes you get a general one that will work against a certain person. If you like a general humanoid, and if you put the hair on there, it could work. Or you could get one made specifically for someone. But usually that turns out to be something that can either make you like control them, like give them disadvantage on an attack, or some of the more advanced ones give you full control. For example, the ones Idrimore doesn't know about, but you guys know about. The ones Nareen made were infused the true name of Kira and Hawkins, and could fully debilitate them and control their actions for one turn. there's different levels. Basically the higher level of control and the more usage you want, the more it costs. Basically, it's like a real life voodoo doll. I mean, just imagine voodoo doll, where it's similar.
Were there any others?
Those are the main ones you have. You asked, but hers, they mostly seem to be used for voodoo dolls or cute dolls that help you with your workload. And it's obviously her stick is she makes cute dolls, as there's little sheep and goblins and little animals.
Are the like basic ones like one-time use? Like if I put that, make it look like someone, will that just be it? Will they be stuck like that, or can I swap it to someone else afterwards?
Those would be stuck to someone. Like the basic ones that are not like made yet would be like, let's say you're doing a human. You have a basic one, and you just put the flesh hair piece on there, and do whatever ritual you need. And that'd be one-time use, yes, a basic one.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, these are witches. Most of their utensils are consumable.
It's just like,
Just get more money, idiot.
yeah, well, I don't have money. And I would feel bad doing something that's not really that crazy. I'll be like, oh man. Did you see you put this bulletin on? I'll like pull up the paper with the Tears of Malanta thing.
She kind of, her eyes rise from the doll she's working on again. Yes, that would have been placed by Samuel. He's a very well-known man. He's not here right now, though.
Where would we be able to find him?
Kind of shrugs. Don't know. He comes here often, though. He likes to sleep. You'll recognize him when you see him. He often has a flute in his mouth and 2 birds on his shoulder. Many people respect him. One of the strongest witches in this side of the nation.
What time might he be here again?
Could be now. Could be 10 hours from now. I don't know. He's here often. Not specifically sometime.
Would there be a way to put like my contact info on the bulletin?
Yeah, you can. I don't know how
Like
to
nearly
You'd have to figure out a way for them to contact you.
Oh, give him like a fucking scrap of my bark or something. So I
Yeah,
can,
you
like...
could do that, and they can make a ritual to contact you using that.
Okay.
Uh,
Walk over to. I'm gonna scrap off some of my bark and put it on.
As you
And
put
later,
the bark
I'll
on
ask.
there,
But yeah.
as you put the bark on there, walking away from Sophia, she looks back down to her work. And as you get back to the bulletin board, you notice a couple more bulletins that are like popping out. You see one that instantly says caution, warning, beware, that gets your attention. And it goes into detail of telling people to be cautious of a coven of hags that have been pretending to be witches. And they've been inactive for several years, but they're now back and rumored to be responsible for the destruction of Maplewood. And it says, beware the witches of the Velvet Star. And it lists the current known members.
What's it say on it?
As the first one, you hear the first one reads off Noreen Fate Weaver. Then the next one, Hazel Night Stalker. Then Madalena Fetus Bloomer.
What?
Oh shit, that didn't work.
Fuck was that name?
What did you just say?
Fetus Plumber?
A bloomer.
What the fuck does that mean?
Bloom
That's
fetuses?
wild.
Those are the 3 names.
Not even a hyphen,
Um,
just Madalena Fetus Bloomer.
And then underneath it says there's also rumored to be another 1 or 2 members that are currently not known. And then it follows up by saying, tell your local witch gathering upon any suspicion or contact with members of the Velvet Star for the safety of yourself and all witches. And then as you're kind of looking at that, underneath it, you see a missing person poster.
Oh, it's show on the missing person supposed to.
When you look at it, it kind of looks like just a man. Looking at his face, he might be in his 30s, maybe. And underneath it, it just reads, last known location, Port Crevice, potentially going south. Please report any information to Josephine. And in large letters under the picture, it reads, Leonard Vinhelm.
Why
He
is
never
this
told me his name, did he? Like his
And so.
old name. Leroy?
I don't think so. I don't see why I would.
And I don't think I know about the Velvet Star shit either, do I?
No,
I
you
know
might have-
like
you might have-
that
you might
you
have heard
guys
about them
were
before.
in Maplewood.
but you don't know about them being involved.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
I
you know-
wouldn't
you
have
know-
any reason to show.
Well, you know they're in Maplewood, so I mean that might bring that attention to you. Those two things.
I'll
They're both
go over
related to
to
Maplewood.
Leah.
Wait, what did it say about me?
Oh, you're about to figure
Said
out
you're
once
missing.
Edgemore shows up. But Leah,
Oh.
before Edgemore gets to you, you see this woman, currently about your age, well, your actual age. Her hair is kind of palish. She's leaned over this, basically this table, writing notes and papers. And she just seems very deep in it. She's like, no, that's not right. He couldn't have meant this in the diary. That doesn't work that way. But wait, what if it does do that? And she seems to not notice you as you walk up.
I just start fucking reading over their shoulder.
As you read over, you see the note she's writing is she's writing about something called the Observator's Chronicle, and she writes, "Can it contain souls? Is it a curse because it won't let you die?" As you see, she's writing questions and notes here, and she seems to be going through like a diary. And as she tries to like stand up, like pick something up, she almost nearly bumps you in the head. Oh, sorry. Can I help you? You scared me.
Thinks out of our character. I want to try to like hint that it's like me without making it fucking obvious.
Oh, that's
This.
I don't know anything about this character really besides what you wrote, which isn't much. So who knows? Maybe there's
I know
something-
something
Yeah,
about
I'm just
that
gonna
boy.
fucking
Maybe
make it
there's-
up as we go.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
there's
gonna.
something in your past that would give it away. Who knows?
As friends, we had a favorite hex.
What?
Remember when we exploded that guy's bowels?
Remember when we cursed that doctor and they died instantly? Oh my god.
Remember when we cast a particular torsion together?
Sorry, can I help you? Did Samuel send you? Do you have the rest of the diary?
Which diary is? What diary is this?
No, of
Someone
the
else
historian.
asked us to give them explosive
Oh, wait,
diarrhea,
obviously-
and we did it literally.
I suppose you don't know what I mean. I'm doing research on a book right now, and Samuel is going to bring me the rest of a diary of a historian who once had the item. Don't happen to know anything about a weird book,
I
would
see.
you? It's black in color, empty pages.
I've looked at a lot of books in weird books before.
Well, she kind of looks up to you. Well, I don't know if I can help you, but obviously you're not who I'm looking for. But I have a missing person poster. She points to the bulletin way back there of my friend I'm trying to find.
We're staring directly at it.
As she says that she lets old friend of mine said supposedly that person is dead, but I did some rituals and I think they're still alive, and I think they're alive because of a certain book, and so I've been doing research on that book, trying to understand what may be going on.
Okay, I'm gonna like, so I'm assuming that I have like some sort of like satchel or something that I carry my shit in, right? That would make sense. I'm just gonna like slightly pull the book out of the fucking satchel.
No way.
And then I'm gonna put it back in. And then look her dead in the eyes.
Holy shit, dude!
I killed him.
As
I
she,
did
as
it, it's me.
As she's kind of looking at her notes, while you're doing this, she's looking at the notes. She's like, "Yeah, reading this old person's diary. He used to call it the Observator's Chronicle. Supposedly, it captures the soul and records the history of a person." And she looks back up to you as she's looking up. It's a fully black book, no covers on it. As she looks up as you're pulling it out and staring her in the eyes, you just see the words fall off her mouth, and her mouth go wide. Leonard!
Oh no! Why did you say that? She knew that.
In like shock, she says that. She like jumps over the table and tries to hug you.
I fucking grab her naked, hit her to the table.
Do you stop her? do you do that
No,
aggressive?
no. I'm just gonna like, okay, we go in for the hug, but I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, so, as you see
You
people-
finally sound like a man for the first time.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's like a man.
right now. Shut up, whore.
As you see, she sits back down. Everyone's looking, and she's oh, she stands up. Sorry, everyone. New discovery in my research. As everyone kind of looks away, like finding that to be a satisfactory answer.
Yeah, I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna look that she fucking screamed that right
Okay.
next to her and fucking run back.
One sec. I need to.
As you see her stream that, you hear her scream the name on the poster you just saw as you're running over.
Literally at the same time as I read it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they all know my name? Why would they know that?
Well, that's your
Um,
cover-up name. Your real name's something different. Your true name's different than
No, I thought Leonard was my true name.
that. Is it? Oh, was the other thing your other
Yes.
name? Oh, who knows? Maybe look at
My,
Fusion.
I don't think I had a cover up name in my background.
This is your
I'm not
fifth
sure.
name.
No, I've had a lot
well,
of names.
you have
okay.
you have a true name your parents named you. Leonard's like your name you've grown up with, though. I'll send you the
okay.
name that you
That's your
sent me.
caster name.
Yeah. I'll send you the name that
I
your
thought
that
I-
you sent me.
Okay.
Even though this your true name sounds more like a witch name. Funnily enough. But this is the name you sent me when I asked you for what your true name is. That your parents named you just so no one to know.
Damn, that's a badass name, honestly. Oh god.
came up with that must be really
Whoever came up with that was cooking,
no.
dog.
Yeah, she screams.
That's something I would come up with.
She leans down. Is that you?
I do a thumbs up emoji.
You're a woman?
It's a long story, but the book has a lot of interesting attributes, you could say.
Wait, am I right? Does the book... She's like whispering now that she doesn't need to. Does the book actually hold your soul in there? And she like, almost like, for Dean, it's even you being more interested in the research and hearing that it's true. She like points to part of the diary. And it says here that whenever your soul goes in there, it records your history. Has the book been recording what's been happening to you?
I open the book and I
As you-
look at the pages.
As you open the book...
Wait a second. Actually, I'm gonna pull her off to a side room so that I'm not doing this in public.
there's not a side room, but you can kind
Is
of...
it not?
No one's really looking. No one's paying too much
We can
attention.
cower it a little bit.
Yeah, you can kind of be a little...
Okay, well, we'll just
sick
kind
of
of do it under the table then, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, as you open that book, I'm trying to figure out where it is. I think you're...
Wait, where did they go?
well, you know where they are, Ingermore. Mm-hmm.
What is this goofy music that's playing?
Can't like this. I love it.
I love it too. It just sounds like Fall Guys.
Why is it playing this?
This is the whimsical music going on.
It
Down
sounds like
here.
a Fortnite emote.
This is the whimsical music being played down there. Let's see.
It is so
And
whimsical.
they're just playing this over the speakers.
I sent this to you before later. I don't know where it is. Oh no, I don't know where it is. Hold on.
Dude, I wish I came up with that as my like cover name, dude. What a good name.
Okay, cover name. Let's see. Oh yeah, here you go. I'm telling you to read this right now, but this thing ever since you were revived the first time, ever since you came back after the Nareen situation, this book has been recording everything about your life. It's basically like
Even when I fucking died.
kind of, because the first page starts out after you woke back up. It says, well, actually, everything. Even when you woke up from being a turtle, it just reads. It reads like in little paragraphs with information. It goes from like you waking up as a turtle to Nareen suggesting you go to the mountain, to you nearly getting everyone killed in Port Crevice by Major Miguel, and then it records
would
when
never.
when you re-enter the book. And basically it just goes on, and it's even recording to this point in time right now. You don't open it very much to use the spell book in the back of it, but as you open it, you're reading through it, and maybe even you realize just how much of this is true, as it is recording your walking life every day and the people you encounter and what happens, and even some things that you don't fully understand. Like sometimes it will record like the feelings of someone else that you didn't maybe understand, like how people feel about you, as if you're reading a novel.
Wait, so I'm seeing other people's perspectives as well as my own?
Kind of like you're reading a novel, and it's like this person is agitated by the way Leah acted in this moment, or blah blah blah, something like that.
Really? That's surprising. I would expect it to be more of like a POV.
It's a lot of POV, but it's kind of more like a third person book that just goes on your encounter.
Maybe maybe the book itself is just watching, and that's how it writes it. You know, it's from the book's perspective.
Yeah. Did you actually have to write your name in there? Is that how that worked? The diary says you had to write your name in blood in the back.
I opened to the back, and there's just my name horribly scribbled in blood.
As you point to it, oh my god, it is you!
Wait, that's his real name.
She says, don't worry, I don't know if it has you captured, but when Samuel brings the rest of the book, I should be able to figure out how the first guy got out of it. It's a curse.
Oh, well, the curse is keeping me alive, and I don't exactly mind that.
I see. Well, I guess the person I had the first time was a normal person, but the way he describes it seems pretty awful. One time he got turned into a fish. He had to live as a fish for 10 years.
Well, bad decision making, I guess.
Anyway, what are you doing? What happened to you? Harold said he killed you.
Well, my previous body is kind of gone. So yeah, I guess he did kill me. But I managed to stow away in this little handy dandy book, and I've been off since then.
You know, I'm pretty sure Harold knows you're still alive too.
How would he know that? How would he know that? Why do you know that?
Just whenever he came and said that, I saw in his eyes. He seemed like he wasn't sure of himself when he was telling me he killed you. At first I thought it was because he was sad or something, but when I checked for myself and I realized you were alive, I thought maybe it's because he realized you may not be dead.
Well, maybe, I mean, he is quite, I guess, knowledgeable and whatever, he would know, okay?
I don't know how he knows, but he knows for some reason.
He's
I
smart,
think.
okay? Well, do you know where he is currently?
We kind of cut contact after he said he killed you. It's hard to be friends with someone after he kills your other friend. We went to school together,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
after
reasonable.
all. She looks around. No one knows who you are, right? Because he might be watching this, but he knows you come here.
No one knows. You're the only one that I have told, I think, ever.
God, I hope he has no
Other
way to
than-
sense you.
Yeah, but I don't know how he would, since I'm in
Who's
an
that?
entirely
She
different body.
like puts her hand on your lips. Stop! There's a tree coming over here. Who's that tree? As you see-
You're saying spells.
Oh, sorry. Can I help
What'd
you?
say? This is my friend. This is
Oh, you know her.
Moore.
I laugh at the word friend.
Okay, acquaintance.
I see.
Sure.
Business partner. Tree friend. Tree lover. Tree hugger.
What can I do to help
Look
you?
at you like, what the fuck are you saying?
We do
I don't
know
know,
you.
I'm sorry.
Are you here for like? I'm so glad you're alive, but like, now that you're alive, I'm happy you're alive. But now
I
I'm
came here
nervous.
for funsies.
What's this? What?
We're here for
No.
information.
No,
I
we're
didn't
looking
know
for
this was a
information.
witch
Sorry, that
coming.
was not great humor. Sorry.
And as she's saying this, well, I'm glad to help you. Have you spoken to? As she's trying to say Samuel's name, you see coming out of a. You don't really see, but you hear a bunch of people. Oh, hello! As someone exits the kind of the tree. And as you turn around, you see some people bow and wave and do various forms of like respectful greetings. As you see a tall, lanky man with blonde hair, with a little hat on his head, with 2 owls walk out and start making his way towards you guys. As you turn around to see, you instantly recognize Samuel, your mentor, Leah.
Oh my god, I start crying.
Oh, that's the guy I'm looking for. I'm gonna walk
Uh,
over.
As Samuel's walking towards you, he kind of steps around you. Please, excuse me. Josephine, he raises his hand, and in his hand he has a bunch of like loose papers. Got the rest of the historian's diary for you. Got it from my personal library. I thought I had it somewhere. Should be able to get the rest of your answers. As he walks over and leans across the table, kind of ignoring both of you, leans across. In his mouth, you see he's like chewing on this wooden flute. He's just kind of chewing on it as he pushes the paper across the way. Hopefully with this, you'll get some of your answers. Hopefully we'll be able to find Leonard again. Wherever he may be.
I twinkle my fingers at him.
Hello, I don't think I've ever seen you. Name's Samuel. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Wonderful to meet you, Samuel.
Wonderful
I
too.
have
What's your
heard of
name?
you. Leonard.
Leonard.
What?
But you can call me Leah for short.
Oh, that's what it's short for.
Yeah.
You see he kind of like how Josephine yelled. You see suddenly he like bites his teeth and the whistle goes off as he like blows into the whistle, trying to like hold back like a shot surprise. People look over. He's raises his hand. Sorry, everyone. Gotta buy a new flute. You know how it is. I chew on this thing too much.
This is so fucking funny.
I should really stop chewing on these flutes.
Dude, I'm gonna get myself
that's
killed
great.
with these jokes,
This
man.
is amazing.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm just gonna say.
He grabs you on your shoulders. What the fuck is wrong with you? Where have you been? Why are you a woman? Why are you good looking? Was
Why
this
are
some
you
weird?
fuck the
Was this some
bros?
weird
They just
thing
don't
about you
want us
wanting to be a
bro.
beautiful woman? Did you run off for 2 months, scaring the hell out of all of us, just to transform into this? I mean, you
I
look
put my
good.
hand over his mouth.
Can we go somewhere a little more private, motherfucker?
Everyone's still like this time. Everyone's still staring. Just Samuel's very important, and he's like he looks around and realizes how much attention's being drawn. Just he's here, and it's a little dangerous. I know I just got here, but I think I should go buy. There's a person who sells a good flute, in the markets. You know what I say? Support the common folk. Support the common folk. Okay, let's go. As he like
This
grabs
is so
as he grabs Josephine. Come here, Josephine. As he starts to lead you all back to the tree, and we're gonna skip over to back to the haunted halls, where these folk are. These folk are enjoying themselves. Let's see.
I don't know if Mo5's back, but he messaged me and he said, if he's needed in D&D, tell them I am making Constitution saves on my toilet.
Of course he is.
That means he's pooping, guys.
We don't need him right this second,
Oh,
so we're gonna start
my,
with Hawkins, who's over here. Which Weston, you can do it, everyone, of course. You can join him if you want.
Okay.
But Hawkins has walked over to this. It's been older man. Well, you think he's older, but when you get closer, you realize you don't actually think he's as old as he looks. Like he has gray hair, but his face isn't actually as wrinkled as you would thought from afar. As he's leaned over with like his face in a cup, and he's kind of just like bubbling his drink, like he's blowing his lips into the drink. You hear the alcohol bubbling.
That's not how you drink, mate.
Ugh. Ugh.
You suck in. You don't blow it out.
I've done enough sucking in my life. I'm tired of sucking.
What?
Oh, why would you say that?
Life is so sucky, isn't it? Everything sucks. Me, people, the world, especially gnomes.
I can't tell if he's okay.
Is this a human?
Yeah, as you get closer, you realize this is a person. He's a human and alive.
You got wronged by a gnome? Come on, life doesn't suck. There's always
I got
chances.
robbed, but not by a gnome. Gnomes are just scary. So short, frightful.
Oh my god, he's just.
Have you ever imagined a gnome with a gun? You know how scary that is?
That was so
I
scary.
used to have a lot of nightmares when I was a child about a gnome, a garden gnome, red hat, long gun, spoke like he knew something. Scary as hell.
Had you dreamed him?
When I was a kid, I did. I think it's because in my windows I would... Why am I telling you this anyway?
Oh my god.
When he was a kid?
As you walk over, you say that. He looks towards you. Kid, used to have a garden gnome outside my window. I guess I'd tell you some more about it. I'd wake up one night, and I guess it was my dad or some hoodlums, I don't know. Maybe the gnome really was alive. Wake up, and that gnome would be in the windowsill on the outside staring at me. God, is that scary? Imprinted upon me. I mean, now I have more things to be afraid of. Living life has taught me more horrors than that garden gnome, but that's why I say shit about gnomes.
I see.
No gnome robbed me though.
Yeah.
Trauma dumper
see.
much? Jesus Christ.
Life sucks.
Uh-huh.
They won't sell me rope anymore.
Oh my god! Why would you say that?
It's probably for the best.
How much you got?
Nothing.
Are you
Actually,
fucking
don't-
asking him to give you rope?
Don't even have
Will
any
just
money.
wants some more
I've
rope.
been giving rots to the servers here, and they don't seem to know the difference.
Oh, I see.
Or maybe just
Listen.
pity me enough.
This gnome. It wasn't named Kit, was it?
He didn't have a name. He was a garden gnome.
Oh,
He
Are
wasn't
you saying all
real.
gnomes look the same, Swells?
well, I'm just.
I mean,
This guy
how the-
didn't. Kira, can you? Want to pull it out?
Whip it out.
I reach into my bag and I pull out
Oh,
Kit's
shall we?
gun.
Oh, whip
I
out your
put it on the
face.
table. I
I
put it on
shoot
the...
him with it.
It
That's
looked like
a-
that, did it?
It's a pretty gun. I used to imagine one of those when I was a kid. Where'd you get that at? Actually, I don't care. Does it have any bullets in it?
No.
No.
That's a shame.
What's your name, stranger?
Doesn't matter anymore. I'm a nobody. I lost everything. Lost my wife. My daughter's kidnapped. Lost my business. Tortured by it every night. I'm nobody no more. For many years, I've just become a shell of myself. Might as well be a ghost here. That's why I stay here so often. Maybe one day I'll die and I can be useful servant guest here.
Oh. What do you dream about now?
Every night I close my eyes.
Yeah.
Buy me a drink first. It's gonna hurt to think about this. A good drink.
Come on, Hawkins, buy him a drink.
Yeah, I'll find buy him a drink.
Shouldn't you buy him?
Whatever the fuck.
Surprise me.
Fine. Get him a fucking Imperial IPA.
Hold on. Dun, dun. What the hell even is that one? Am I blind?
That's the final one on the bruise.
Oh yeah, I'm so silly. Sure. Yeah, just get rid of Sit's Cappadogans. He happily takes it
Sure.
as you see these pair of like glowing eyes walk over, and they take the coins. He kind of sips on it. He like puts his face down in it and bubbles in it again.
And you're still not drinking it, right?
I like the smell of it. Anyway, yeah, when I close my eyes at night, recently it's actually been a little better. I've had a little guest. Little jester like thing. He's funny. I don't ever laugh though. I forgot how to laugh. He's kind of whimsical. You met him before. He has this big old smile. His bells that jingle in the wind. Oh, there isn't any wind.
I have.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, he calls himself a
Yeah.
dream walker or something. Sometimes I wish I could walk in dreams. He's offered me wishes, but I got nothing to wish for anymore. Everything I've lost is... Oh, sorry, you wanted to hear about, that's pretty good. You wanted to hear about my... You're really interested in my trauma, aren't you?
Well, I don't know what you're currently dreaming about, but I don't know if that's trauma.
Are you like, a dream police? Or are you gonna try and figure out if I've been infected? Everybody nowadays talking about being infected by that creature. You gonna take me in if I have?
I mean,
You do
what are
experiments
you
on
gonna
me?
do? Fuck it. You're not dangerous. I've got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I'm not dangerous to nobody. I can't be dangerous to myself anymore. Got nothing to risk. Sure. Sorry, let me tell you what you asked. Yeah, when I close my eyes at night, I have the same recurring dream. It's not hardly a dream. It's actually mostly based on reality. It's a little bit amplified, though, because of how much it's impacted me. That's what trauma does to you. I know it's somewhat false, but it's amplified just how awful it was. Anyway, this dream's based on reality, so keep that in mind. Back when I was a merchant, I was traveling through the tree-lit dominion. The dream starts on us in a road with pine trees that soar into the sky, higher than the clouds, farther you can see. There's no one else around besides myself, the 2 horses on the carriage, all our goods in the back, my beautiful wife, and my young daughter, and my even younger daughter, who's at the time still a child and wrapped up. Well, starts out very nice. We're just walking, laughing. Every time my daughter is getting her hair brushed by my wife, and it reminds me of the past. It's very beautiful. She was such a beautiful young girl, and the wife, so kind, a little forceful, but she kept him in order. She would. Every time she'd try to run away from the brush, she would grab her and say, "Now you gotta sit down. You gotta be a beautiful girl and take care of your hair. I'll brush it for you." And then I'd be holding the little baby as I was driving the carriage. And then suddenly in front of us, walking down the road after some time, would be a man in these red robes with this gold tassels and embroidered with gold. His eyes were covered in this weird mist, kind of like his eyes were kind of like white marbles of sorts. And he was there because of foolish me made a mistake. I was carrying a certain item that kind of looks down at the gun. Wait a second. That is the item I was carrying. How do you have that?
Gulp.
As he doesn't really.
I
he doesn't-
instantly take it back.
As he doesn't really, he looks at it and is kind of surprised you take it back. But he was talking as if he's not really, as if he himself is hardly even here in reality. It was that gun right there. It was, I was to transport it to, basically to a customer. Well, that's what the original goal was. I was transported to a customer, but I decided to keep it for myself. We were going to sell it for a pretty penny. I'm going to go off and live somewhere else. We were relocating. I don't know why I really decided to do that. You know, sometimes you just get those dark urges and you just kind of do something like, I could do this and get away with it. I didn't need the gun. I thought it was pretty. Kind of reminded me of what I imagined when I was a young kid. Maybe that's what it was. But so I left with it, didn't tell my wife or nothing. But this man, I guess, was the customer for it. He came forth and, long story short, He had a bunch of people with him. He called his people forward and destroyed our caravan. He killed my young daughter, who was only a few months old. As he stabbed through her with a spear, some of his men did, stabbed her on the pike. My young wife crawled towards her, where he crushed her skull and decapitated her. And then as I laid on the ground, beaten and desperately crying for mercy, he took my eldest daughter, I guess. And every time he calls me a rat. He says I'm a rat for taking that. And he says it'd be too good to kill you here. So what I'm gonna do to make you suffer for the rest of your life, I'm gonna take your daughter and make sure she gets turned into a cat. Because you're a rat who took the cheese. He points to you, the gun, that's what he was referring to. So I'm going to turn your last daughter into a cat, and one day I'm going to send her to kill you. That will be your punishment. So now I kind of just sit here. I just wait until the day I see a girl walk through, and I look her in the eyes, and for a brief moment I'll recognize who she is from her eyes, as I guess she'll either stab me or shoot me or choke me out, I don't know. And I'll just sit there. I don't think I'll cry. Because I know if I cry, it'll be for myself. And not for her. That's a dream I have. It's based in reality. I've, nothing you can really do about it, huh? At first, it destroyed me, and I looked into who that man was. Looked into who was a man with marble-like eyes. Turns out, I think, if he's the right guy, I think he's a saint. Isn't that funny? Your life gets ruined. Yeah, life gets ruined by a holy man. What am I to do against that, huh?
Bro, what kind of saint would do something like that?
That same thing. I kind of questioned. Maybe he's the wrong guy. Maybe just similar. But I kind of went to one of his sermons, and I went there, and I saw him, and I recognized his robes and his eyes. And I recognized the little girl who was working as an altar servant for him. I recognized her as my daughter. Last time I ever saw her. Many, many years ago. Not really. Oh, that was many years ago, but... tried to die once. I went to the Dreamlands once. Thought I'd die there or something. I ended up surviving. Just left. Nothing happened. Thought that was weird. Then I traveled through Denver and up around. Traveled to places, just kind of wandering to bars. And I found this place. Kind of like it, so I decided to stay here. That's what I dream about. That's my story. Anything else?
What saint was this?
It goes by the name Saint Rafferty.
Alright, well, wish you the best, mate. I order another beer and I was yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're telling me. Well...
Bye?
Yeah, should I ask your name or something? I don't know how... people don't talk to me anymore.
Do you care?
I mean, I don't know. Do you care?
Really?
I see. Well. Best be careful with that gun there, miss. I don't know what happened, but whenever he took that gun... I really don't know what happened. It was, so strange. In my memories, I remember him having the gun and leaving with it, but there's another memory in my head where he opens the box and holds the gun, and suddenly it is taken from him. And he looks off into some distance, and there's nothing there, but he's staring at it. I don't know what reality is. I don't know if he has it or not, but if that's it, and he's looking for it, well, look at me. If you don't want to... you don't want to become like me, you might want to get rid of it. Not that I want to.
Maybe.
I don't want to, but I'm just saying. You all may be a little stronger than I am, but unless that thing's real important to you, I don't know if it's worth the trouble. Kit, during this time, you
Keep that in mind.
feel your consciousness starting to surface out from the chaos you're currently in within, as you kind of hear this voice telling this story.
Do I recognize the voice?
You recognize the story.
Can I speak out of the gun?
You speak to Kira in her head. It's all within her head.
Kira, this is it.
Jesus.
Hey,
Excuse me. Rihdar.
Kill him. Kill him.
kill him. What specifically were they supposed to do with the gun? Like for gore? Like
I don't know.
when we find the dreamer, what's the point? After
I don't know. You're the one who gave him the mission, dude.
Well, I don't know. You gave me the mission to give him the mission.
I don't know, I think maybe you want to be reconnected with him. I don't know what you wanted.
Fucking
Maybe just
find
wanted-
this DM.
Or maybe you just wanted to meet him. Or maybe you're trying to figure out maybe why he dreamed it, or why he dreamed you, or what your purpose is. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you're trying to figure out what your purpose was.
I don't know where the fucking part of where the mission was.
Silly guy gives you a mission and forgets it.
Okay, well, because we flip-flopped on it, and I wasn't really sure what the point was half the time.
I mean, I assume just never know. There might not be any point. It might have just been a curiosity. You just wanted to meet the guy who dreamed you up.
I guess.
Maybe you thought you had answers for some of your questions. Who knows?
I think Kit would probably just want to hand a gun to this guy and have him finish his job.
Blow him up.
No, like hand the gun to this guy.
He speeds up. He asked me my name. I was doing my mope story. My name's
Wait, actually, as he says that,
Yeah, go ahead.
at the same time, Kit's gonna explain. Kira, I think you know who this guy is. Or actually, do it. I'm listening to this, right? So I do know that.
Yeah,
that's
and you
what's-
understand. As he says to Hawkins, name's Onieros.
He says it at the same time.
Or Onieros. As you recognize the true name of Kit is his name. Did you remember seeing it in the bramble? On the
Oh my
stone?
god.
Oh shit.
So that was Kit's true name in the bramble, as he says his name.
You know that.
Pleasure meeting you, I guess. Anyway, you shouldn't. I know I look like nothing, and I might just be a liar to you, but you should really, at least, if you don't want to throw away the gun, at least sell it or something. As
Kira,
he-
you can't
he goes back to his
you
drink.
can't sell this gun. Give it to him.
I pull the gun out and I just place it on the table and I slide it towards him.
Now, you heard me. You know I don't want that. Sorry, I ruined my life once.
Kira, what is he doesn't want it.
It's not a want for him, Kira. It's a need.
Something tells me you're going to need this. And I push it closer to him. Job's not done.
Job's done.
Job done.
You seem sigh and say, oh, whatever. I guess worst that happens is it might be easier or quicker for my daughter to come kill me. As
Can I talk to Kit back in my head?
Yeah, you can talk to him back in your head. Only you can hear him though, and communicate. Only whoever's holding the gun can communicate. That's a real thing. Since you hold the gun and own it,
I
You're
would
the
just
one
say, "This is you, huh?"
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Get him to grab it.
Maybe this will spice up the deal as I take out 50 feet of rope.
What is that?
Ah.
That's fucking badass.
What are you
bro.
grabbing?
And I just slide the rope to him and the gun, and I'll
Oh
just
my
say,
god.
Hey,
What's your
it's-
choice? How you want to
Dude,
go
this
out?
is insane.
as I walk away, I'll just look at him and say, "Hey, it's your life."
Uh,
And I'll just
before
walk
you
away.
go, names, please. I guess I should get that much now. Give me something.
Orchids.
Or,
Kira.
as you say, as you guys are walking away, you see he grabs the rope and then he puts. Do you stick around Hawkins or do you leave as well?
I think I stick around mainly because I know it's magic. And I'm like, what the hell did Kira just give you this gun? Is he gonna just off himself right here? If he is, I'm gonna just pick the gun up again.
You see him grab the gun.
Before he
go
grabs
ahead.
the gun, Kit's gonna go. He's gonna say, "I'll miss you guys. Tell Hawkins I said bye."
What the fuck?
That's it.
As you hear that, Kira,
Just
you
before
walk
he grabs
away
him.
and you see your
Guys,
name.
this is so sad. Can we get 10 gifts?
As Oniros grabs the rope, puts it around his shoulder. You see his finger touches the gun and he kind of pauses. As Kit, you feel in this chaos that's infinitely changing, where it's dreams and reality and chains and voices in a place you don't understand that drives you to madness. You feel everything kind of goes clear.
He blows his load.
As no longer you're in this trapped in
Alright,
whatever you were
gosh.
trapped in. You feel yourself open your eyes. Looking into a window. And through the window you see on a bed is a young boy with a smile on his face, happily dreaming.
Young boy.
And you kind of just smile to yourself as you jump off and you waddle your way back into the garden where you get ready for the sunrise. Hawkins, you see the man stand up without saying anything, grabbing the gun and the rope as he goes out the back door, without finishing his drinks. The door shuts and he disappears.
Yeah, that was scary.
And that'll be the end of our session.
Alright.
Thank you guys.
Oh, shit,
Obligation
that was cool.
complete.
Watch
Puts on sunglasses.
Dude, how'd you finish your obligations after you died?
Yeah, no big deal. I'm kinda crazy
months
like
after
that.
You died.
yeah. Yeah.
That's
Finishing
cool.
Kit's-
That's so
finishing
cool. I
Kit's
love
story.
that.
Dude, the RP today was crazy.
Dude, I thought this
Yeah.
would be a
That's
filler
first
episode. What the fuck, Fonty?
Yeah, you know. You gotta pull out the
Somehow
stops
my
sometimes.
1 hour of sleep that I got during session is what made me quite conscious, so that was fun.
Yes. Thank you guys very much. I had a lot of fun. This was fun
Thank
to
you.
see some of the backstory of the characters we don't get to see so much. Especially Leah.
just
We
like-
haven't-
I loved watching Leroy and that stuff. That was so cool.
that
That
really
was
fun.
Now, when do we get the Newt fucking obligation?
Leonard.
That's coming up sometime.
Never.
For real?
See a
I
bunch
might-
of
I might do this for it.
gecko people.
It's all
Um,
fucking frogs.
I'm glad to see it. I didn't know how it was gonna turn out if you guys want to keep having the gun and you guys would be responsible, but interesting, supposable ending to Kit's story there.
Kit's idea was listening to that story that this guy can't be like sitting around moping about it. He needs to stop thinking about the past and start thinking about the future.
One day when we leave this place, he's gonna appear with the gun, and he's gonna be half kit, half the old man.
Yeah, he'll be
Wow.
wearing Kit's clothes and looking
Yeah.
like this
He might
disheveled
be.
old man.
He probably isn't
He's
actually
gonna be
Kit,
using
but
the rope like a lasso.
Kit is very clearly a part of him that he needs. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys very
Word.
much. It was also fun watching
That was so cool.
Weston manage to actually beat Mad Monty. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, clutch the crit.
That's huge.
That crit was actually what saved you because he had like I think he had 9 or 10 HP. So if you wouldn't have killed him that turn,
Yeah.
you probably would have got your next one.
Man,
That was nuts.
I like that fight.
That's
That's fun.
I
I can't wait to live that moment whenever we get to Twilight Redemption.
true, true.
Christ,
I
Are you
voted.
the bird that beat my guy up?
Can you everyone do MVB vote of course? Also
Oh, you won last week.
I don't know. I don't think everyone voted actually. I think I might have 1 or 2 votes. I got 1 vote.
I
actually.
always vote.
I'll look over it though. Thank you guys very
I
much.
didn't
I
vote.
would Ba-ba-bum-bum, bean, bean, bean. Let's see. I don't know.
Don't stop, please. No, you're
Please
scaring me.
Stop. You're so gross.
Stop.
Guys, my next character is gonna be the farter. He's gonna fart all over the place. He's gonna sound like this. I'm the farter.
Uh,
Everybody sound like that.
you know what? Shut up. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about like there's a lot of good moments. I really liked how you guys interacted and your surprise with Unrose and Kit's ending. I like the stuff in Helda's Library of Wonders. I like the fight. I think I want to give all of you inspiration, just normal inspiration.
Let's go.
Oh
I
my
already
God.
have
I'm feeling so
inspiration.
inspired.
Because I don't think there's any one person who
Wait,
deserves it more
Can
than
I
another.
get double inspiration? I get triple advantage.
No. All of you, if you don't have
Fuck
inspiration,
yeah.
you
The
can.
RP2 characters.
I did so little and I got inspiration. Let's go.
I think Kit
I-
could
When you
should
give
get the
the gun.
inspiration.
To be fair, Mo5, I really
Um,
liked your interactions there at the end with Unrose. Which I'm like, oh, that's sick.
Guys,
Yeah,
but
that
I
worked out
wanted
simple.
Kit's gun.
Oh
Sorry,
shit, did you?
that guy has
Sad.
Kit's gun.
Should have been crying about it.
Yeah, can we retcon that beautiful ending and give it to Hawkeye? Give it to fucking Weston instead.
Weston runs out. Wait, that's mine.
Say bye to Hawkins for me.
I honestly did not know if like you, because I was like in the end I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you like die to an extent because it's like, man, you seem miserable. So
No, I'm thinking he should fucking
What the
instead of being
fuck?
miserable, fucking fix it. You know,
Dude,
kill
yeah.
that guy.
that's not my
The
problem. I'm not killing
solution to being depressed is doing something about it.
Anyway,
Whoa.
all of
Don't
you,
kill yourself.
all you guys
Kill
give yourself
others.
inspiration. Thank you guys very much. That was a lot of fun.
That was
Yeah.
very fun.
That ended up being a lot better than I was expecting it to be. So I really enjoyed it.
Me win dialogue. Yay!
You kind of popped off.
Yeah, and to think the session was almost gonna be ended.
Yeah.
Who fucking showed up late to
Who's
session?
fault
Hey, that was
was
so
that?
weird. Honestly, I would have fucking done that.
Who would
No, but
lose
everyone
something?
was more than down to just wait because it was like, yeah, sure, like we'll
Yeah, we
wait.
didn't have much fun.
No issue.
I'm glad. It
I
turned
mean,
out
we
a
were
lot
already
better.
waiting for Mo5, so
Yeah,
we're kind
yeah,
of
oh,
just,
yeah.
both
uh-huh.
played each other well.
Yeah.
When no mo
And
five.
then-
If
Yeah.
Leroy, if Peebus didn't do all your items, or if you want to do your items for the Thrasher, you can. If not,
I
can
did
do 'em.
2 of them.
No, it's
Or
okay.
no, I did
Peebus is
one of
kind of
them.
like smart and cool when it comes to this stuff, so.
If
Leroy,
Peebus
you
want to, I'll do
prepared
it
like
as
6 magic items. You could just pull out one of those. Except any of them that cast a spell because you can't do
Um,
that as a barbarian. But...
well. Anyway.
Shut up,
thank you very
Wizardly
much.
gang.
I don't think they have anything else. We are now free.
Thank
lots of
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Not you, Oon.
great.
Grabs you.
Yeah, I know. I was
Okay.
staying. I was staying.
By the way, that merchant is the guy from Maplewood, right?
You recognize? Yeah, I'm glad you recognize him.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one?
He's
He
the guy that
doesn't
got the hand from.
He doesn't have a name on there because I don't want to give it away right away. But yeah, that is Hippo the Merchant.
Oh.
It's Blippy, the merchant.
The guy Newt
Is it
got the
Glibbity
spine
Blip?
last in the hand from, and eventually gave to Hawkins, I think.
Oh, this guy?
Actually, he gave the hand for free to Newt, and Newt just passed it to Hawkins. Like, I don't want this. But yeah, a couple recognizable faces on here.